Hello? That should be working now. There we go. There we go. All right, here we go, boys. We are ready to rumble. Let me just turn my... Let me just notch the gain down, and we are in Gainesville. Leeds versus Fulham. Hello, can hear you. Hi, Bloom. How are you? How are you on this fine evening? I tell you what, mate. I am absolutely buzzing for a cup run. I really hope we can get a good cup run this year as Fulham come on the attack. Jesus, man, our defense has been shaky as anything right now. Yo, Sonny Mortimer, how are you, my brother? Our defense is shaky as ass right now. We need to wake up. We need to fix this up. Come on, man. They're literally cutting through us with ease, man. Like a hot knife through butter. No rigidity at the back there. Honestly, I mean, who would have thought that Junior Firpo centre-back wouldn't be doing the job? Bloody hell. Bit of a questionable lineup. I don't know if you guys have seen the team. If not, I am just going to quickly go through the lineup once more for you. Here we go. I am going to get it up for you. Our lineup is as follows. We do have Tyler Roberts Senior starting up front. Can he do the business today? Do you guys have any faith in Tyler Roberts? Daniel James on the left. Rodrigo Moreno and Cam Somerville getting a start for the boys. I am here, TK. How are you? Is my white... Yeah, how are you, my brother? How are you? Yeah, damn right. Get your spelling right, my man. I'll tell you how I am. I'm shitting bricks right now, to be honest, because we're getting cut through by Fulham. Fulham, all right? This isn't good enough. Phillips has been moved into centre-back. He's starting off with Cresswell and Phillips centre-back, Dallas right-back, Firpo left-back, Klitsch and Shackleton in the midfield. It did come up initially saying that Shackleton was going to be at centre-back, but they have pulled a last-minute switch. Here we go. Calvin Phillips on the ball. Sprays it down to the left. Junior Firpo now. Little touch, but he looks unsure again and gives it back to Calvin. By the way, that blue kit is actually sexual. It's me the best. I just changed my channel name. I know, lad. You keep changing it, lad. It's hard to keep up with all these channel names. Oh, here we go. It's hard to keep up with Tyler Roberts as well when he's in this kind of form. When he's looking sharp like he is now. He hasn't looked very sharp this season. But today, so far, so soon, he's making a couple of nice runs there. Our teams are shambles at the moment. In it, we need to do something, lol. Tell me about it, my son. It is actually so fraudulent, what I've been watching the past few weeks. I mean, the Newcastle game was just the icing on the cake, to be honest. How our defense is just so shambolic. I don't know. Ironically, having Calvin Phillips in centre-back, I think will actually give us the strongest defense we can have. Because that's how bad we've been back there. Honestly, we've been wiser than a 40-year-old hooker's legs on the red light district. However, maybe because we're having such bad form in the league, we can have a good cup run. Every other year, we've had good form in the league, but in the cup, we've been absolutely shambolic. Maybe this year, there's a little bit of a changing of the guard. Hopefully, hey, I could salvage something out of this. Lovely sprayed ball by Calvin Phillips. What are you guys' early initial thoughts of Dan James, by the way? What do you guys think of him? Are you guys happy with him so far? Do you think it's been a bit of a waste of money? Do you think James will do anything for us? Well, what good timing that is. I do still have faith in him. And hang on a sec, Somerville's in here. Somerville sprays it to the right. It's a poor ball. Roberts hits a shot. Rodrigo Moreno has just missed an absolute sitter. He's tripped over the ball. What the hell was going on there, lad? Get your footing right. I mean, the ball from Somerville in the first place was a bit too heavy. But Rodrigo Moreno tripping over the ball there. He's got 7-foot laces. What's going on, lad? As for Dan James, I do think Dan James will eventually come good. So far, he hasn't really had enough of an impact, but it is early doors. And we've seen it takes players quite a while to get used to the Bielsa system. And when he does, maybe... oh, my days, Rodrigo. That is a shambles. But when he does, I feel like he can have a big impact. But it depends on the development of Somerville, because so far Somerville is looking saucy. He is looking HB sauce, peppercorn sauce, the real deal. You can see the clock, by the way, if you are trying to sync the game up. 9 minutes 49 seconds on the clock as we speak. But what about you guys? What do you guys think of Daniel James? Is he good enough? Was he a waste of money? Should we have maybe waited out? Maybe tried to go for a Noah Lang instead? Or are you just happy we got someone at all? This is his chance, to be fair. This is his shot. He should be performing against Fulham. He's got his chance. He's got his start. Obviously, he started the last game because of Harrison's, not injury, but COVID. But this time, he's got a chance to make a name for himself, to get him over Harrison in that squad. Will he take it? We'll have to wait and see. Here we go. Lovely flick there by Shackleton. Lovely ball through, and Dan James not making the run. Not incision enough. The fact it came from Man U made me feel sick, so he better do something good. Well, that's the thing as well. With the whole history of him going to Leeds and then going to Man U, he's really up against it with the fans, so he has a lot to prove. He does have a lot to prove. He does have a lot to prove. Tell you who else has a lot to prove? Cresswell. Can he forge his way into the side? I know he's playing out of position right now, but if he does perform well, maybe he could get himself a left-back role. If Junior Firpo keeps up with this, man, I've seen more accuracy with his passes than a blind man playing darts. Come on, my son. Wake up, fella. Junior. Oh, it's a lovely spray ball, but Cresswell here stumbling over. Looks like he's walking on the tightrope. Absolutely no balance. We do have two legends liking up the stream. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you're liking from, but all I do know is you're an absolute living legend. So thank you very much for supporting me, supporting you, and of course, supporting Leeds United. By the way, is my mic too loud or something? I could try and turn it down. Is it? It sounds good on the thing, so I hope it's not. I hope it's not too loud. Here we go. Fulham throw in here. Can we keep the defense strong? 5 whole goddamn legends in the stream. Thank you very much, you absolute beasts. Thank you, my man. Here we go. The ball sprayed forward now. Again, terrible. Meslier, man. I don't know why. Meslier, when he was brought in, he was meant to be good about his distribution, but his distribution and the feet, if you ask me, it's one of his worst parts of his game, to be honest. I think he's better with the hands than the feet. What did I tell you about Firpo? Mate, I told my dad, I said, this guy's a Barcelona fan, and he was laughing at me when we signed Junior Firpo. That should say it all. I'm not too happy about that. But he did have a couple of good spells against Newcastle. There was that time at the end of the first half where he came forward right at the end there. Beautiful ball to Rafinha. And if that was all he did, I would have been praising him, despite the poor play he had in that game. But then 2 seconds later, falls in front of him for an open goal and he spaffs it over the bar. So after doing that, I don't know what to say about that. He's really shot himself in the foot. I don't think he's been fantastic since he's come, to be honest. And he has really got to pull his finger out soon. Because if you're looking like this against Fulham, against a relegated championship side, then there's not much hope for you against the better sides. I mean, we already saw how he got exposed against Liverpool. Hopefully, that doesn't happen again. Luke W. Gunners, how are you, my absolute brother? You absolute fraud. Ditching me on Saturday. But you know what? I'll accept it. Family comes first, but you're still a little fraud. As for the Gunners are even more fraudulent than us, lad. I can't believe we've allowed you to get a couple of points on us. Having said that, Fulham come here, rip a long shot. Easy catch, man. Onaman never going to score from there. Here we go. Rodrigo, lovely flick. Rodrigo's looking sharp, by the way. What do you guys think of Rodrigo? I think he was fantastic against Newcastle. The jury's still out for him, of course. I heard a lot of people raging at him. I don't know how you could be raging at him. I thought he was one of our better players along with Rafinha. But, again, another chance for him to shine. Leeds are going down, son. Leeds are not going down, my man. Yes, we are shambolic right now. Yes, we're about as consistent as pigeon shit on Trafalgar Square, but give us a little bit of time and we will build. We always do come back under Bielsa, and this is the perfect game to springboard us. Lovely little shimmy from Junior Firpo there. He's starting to look better. Here we go. Dan James, show me what you've got. Cuts inside, and it's a sideways pass. I want to see you take him on, lad. I want to see you take him on. I want to see your bollocks, my man. I'm not seeing enough of the take-on game from Dan James, if I'm being frankly honest. He is going a bit too sideways for my liking, a bit too backwards. Maybe he's lacking a bit of confidence. I don't know. All I do know is someone who isn't lacking confidence is Jamie Shackleton, because Jamie Shackleton so far, this is more of the Jamie Shackleton I saw at the end parts of the championship season. Do you think Leeds are going down? No, I do not think Leeds are going down. I have too much faith in the squad. I have too much faith in Bielsa. And to be honest, I was seeing some people saying Bielsa out earlier. I mean, what are you talking about, Bielsa out? Yes, we've gone for a little rough patch, but Bielsa is one of the greatest managers in the history of the game. What he's done with this squad is nothing short of mesmerable. And here comes Dan James. Here we go. Cut him on, mate. Cut him in. Little 1-2 with Klitsch. Plays it out to Firpo. Firpo with the whip. Oh my days, man. I've seen better whip from a broken cane. Here we go. Oh, it's chip through. And again, I don't know. We just seem to be spamming these chip through balls here. We're not really composed when we get to that final third. So Fulham actually look a bit more composed on the ball. We're staying... I never thought I'd be chanting that this year, lad. I thought we would have been on the quest for Europe. Instead, we're on the quest for survival. But like I say, it is still early doors. We're a team. Although we weren't a team of form and momentum last year, in the championship at times we were. We'd go on big losing streaks and we'd go on big winning streaks. So it's only a matter of time before we go on one. Once we get one win, let me tell you, they will all come flooding like trains. You wait all that time for one, and then 3, 4, 5 of them come at the same time. Just mark my words. I'll tell you what is dead, though. Not Leeds this season, but Fulham support. I mean, look at that. They're all sat there. I mean, first of all, it's like your grandma's house, this stadium. It's a rickety old shed of anything. And, I mean, just look at the geezers, man. Silent. Can't even sell out. This season is a season of consolidation for Leeds. We won't have a good season as we had last season, but more teams in the Premier League are wise to us, and it's about holding our own this season and aim to improve. I mean, that's a very good point, mate. That is a very good point. We don't have as much of an element of surprise, although I think there was a bit more research on us done than last year. However, we need to push forward as much as we can, because we don't have much more time left with Bielsa as the corner kick comes in. Lovely flick on by Phillips there, but it's cleared away at the back post. But we don't really have too much time left with Bielsa, so we need to get as close to Europe as feasibly possible while we still do have him. Yes, we were always going to go through a little bit of a lull. However, I still have faith of us to finish top half of the season. I don't necessarily think it's going to be a worse season than last season. I think we're just going through a little rough patch. I don't know what that means, my man. I hope you didn't get me to just say something very offensive there. If so, I do apologize. But if you could translate that, please. Or if anyone speaks Argentinian or Spanish or whatever that is, I'd appreciate that. The fact we had Man U the first game of the season was a knockback. It was obvious we were going to lose, all blatantness aside. Here we go. Rodrigo drills it across. It's Tyler Roberts. Oh, you donkey. Look, I don't know what it is, man. I don't know why we always just seem to get our cheeks clapped at Old Trafford. It's really annoying, if I'm honest. I don't think we were always going to lose. We held our own in that first half at times. But you're right. Of course, we always do have bad luck against Man U. And starting off the season with such a big loss was detrimental. If we'd have lost 2-1 or something, then I don't think it would have been as bad. We would have put up more of a fight. I think it's the manner of the way we lost that really caused us such a problem, and it just sent us into a downward spiral. And the fact that we weren't able to pick up a bounce back win, that really harmed us. Then you throw the fact we had Liverpool into the mix after. Hey, things just haven't gone our way. I've just come across your channel. Do you always watch alongs with Leeds United matches? I watch Leeds. Absolutely, my man. I do watch alongs, previews, podcasts. I do some other things as well that aren't just Leeds, some general football stuff, but mainly Leeds. Every Leeds game, before and after, I'm there, my man. You're there, we're there, we're all here. We are a family of forward-thinking legends of the game. But yes, we do cover a lot of this. I got a season ticket. Anyone else in the chat got it? I'll tell you one thing, mate. You are a lucky bugger. I'm stuck on the waiting list myself. So I can only go to select games when I do get it. I was able to go to Liverpool, and boy, was that beautiful. First time I've been to Ellen Road in a year and a half. Obviously, a lot of my other games got cancelled. Here we go. Dan James, lovely run inside. Dinks it across. And again, man, he couldn't cross a zebra crossing. Rodrigo with the shot. I tell you, he couldn't cross a zebra crossing, Dan James, at the moment. That's better from him, though. He's making the runs inside there. He's spreading them, and he's giving them something to think about. But his crossing ability needs some serious work. Lennon Green, come on, Leeds. Lennon Green, my man. Welcome back, my brother. Long time no see, my man. For Liverpool, there's a 25-year queue for a season ticket. Flipping heck, man. 25 years. Oh, my God. We'll have won the treble by that point. Yeah, I'll tell you that much. How are you watching it? Hi. I live in Korea, and they're showing it on every screen in Korea through Bielsa's binoculars, which he has implanted in the stand. For Leeds, I think it's 5 or 6 years, but probs more. Yeah, probably will be a bit more. Although, lad, we're getting a new stadium. Obviously, well, not a new stadium. We're getting an extra 20,000 seats, so they'll probably add an extra 10,000 season tickets when that happens. So there'll probably be a way to. It'll probably be less of a wait. But if I get it, I want it to be in the south stand. That's where I want my season ticket. No family stand fraudulence. I hope you get a season ticket. So do I, pal. So do I. But just so I can go with my dad, go with freedom. But I'll tell you what, we need to start winning, because if we don't, hey, we could be getting a season ticket in the championship. Then it'd be very easy to get a season ticket. Here we go. Sprayed out to the left. Josh Onoman now. Gives it to Cabano. Early cross is cleared away. Here we go. Cresswell, I tell you something, Cresswell is looking strong there. He's not quite looking Larry Wheels strong, but he's looking like he's got a decent bit of IQ there. You think he's maybe learning from Calvin Phillips. Of course, Calvin Phillips, one of his biggest assets, most underrated assets, is his IQ, his knowledge, his ability to know where to be at the right time. And I think Cresswell's picking up a few things off him there, because positionally, he's looking pretty good here. Lil Wayne. Here we go. Look at this. Pressure. Somerville. Here we go. Crescencio, my man. Who needs Asensio when you've got Crescencio putting them under more pressure than an erection on skinny jeans? This is lovely stuff, man. He's all over them like a hot rash they can't get rid of. He's a really fit lad, that guy. Let me tell you something. I'm saying if Dan James doesn't pull his finger out, he might struggle to not only get above both Harrison and Rafinha, but he might struggle to get above my man Crescencio. By the way, 6 whole likes on the stream right now. Thank you very much, you absolute living legends. Like I said, I don't know where you're liking from. I don't even know who you are. All I know is you're absolute living legends. Here we go. Shackleton sprays it back. Cresswell charging forward. Sees an option to his right. Lovely dink through ball to absolutely nobody. Come on, man. Good to have Mateus Klitsch back as well. Good to have Klitsch. What do you guys think about Klitsch? Obviously, there was a bit of tension around him, especially at the end of last year. and the early parts of this season, but he's come back into his own. And I think he's really proved the critics wrong. You're a legend. I just subscribed. Well, thank you, my man, for joining the most forward-thinking young pioneers that the beautiful game has to offer. Welcome to the family, my brother. At halftime, I just realised I do need to make a tactical change and put my Leeds shirt back on. This is actually a Leeds top, but I need the actual Leeds top. It will give us a bit more luck. That seems to be the way it works. But let me tell you something, mate. I'm not the legend. You are the legend. Against the stronger top half teams, any points Leeds get from those teams, I consider them as a bonus point. The aim is to take points off mid to lower table teams. If Leeds do that, Leeds will be okay. I think, yes, I do agree with that partially. However, I think we've got to be taking off points off some of the big sides. Because if we want to press on from last year, we do have to take off points from some of the bigger sides. As James whips the ball in. That's better. That is better there. As a little bit of link-up play from Firpo and James. Firpo's growing into the game a bit more now. Look at this. Lovely little shimmy inside. He's taking it on people. He's showing more attacking initiative. And Dan James, his movement is getting better. As the games go on, he's getting a bit sharper. He's not quite steak knife level. He's like a butter knife that's been put through the sharpener a bit. Here we go. Corner in. And again, Phillips, every time we're launching those corners in, Phillips is the closest guy to it. Is it home or away? It is away at Craven Cottage. A bit of shambles of the stadium. Oh, the Leeds top. It's the home top from last year. I do have actually all three kits. I'm undecided as to what one to put on. However, for this year, I don't have anything. But it is my 21st in a matter of days, in which I will be getting a beautiful number 10 Rafinha blue away kit. I do very much like the look of that. And then I might potentially get the lilac Dan James kit as well, depending on how he performs. Of course, my name being James, his name being James. Got that James link up. Here we go. Calvin sprays it out. Has anyone got that lilac kit, by the way? I got a little glimpse of it in the store, and it did look very, very good. Although I wasn't too sure about it. But as I've seen the boys wear it against Newcastle, it's grown on me a bit. It's growing on me, I can't lie. Just like this blue kit, this has really grown on me like a rash. At first, I was like, yeah, I'm not too sure about this rash on my arm. It's a bit annoying. But as it got bigger and bigger, it became part of the furniture, you know? Rafinha is my favourite player. Same here, pal. Him and Calvin. Him and Calvin are by far leaps and bounds the best players we have in the team, in my opinion. And yeah, I do think Rafinha is probably my favourite player as well. Oh, that's a shocking pass from Calvin, though. Come on, my son. Not that. He's giving it straight to Cabano. Here we go. Onomah on the attack. I want to see a good bit of closing down Rodrigo. Just swinging his leg out there. No attempt from that there. The purple kit from far away makes you look like a suit works on the ward. Well, I'll tell you something. We need a few nurses from the ward to help with our car crash defending that we seem to have. So maybe that's a good thing, my man. I'll tell you something though. I've seen more noise from a church than I've seen from these Fulham fans here. Compare it to the away support from Leeds. It is, let's just say, leaps and bounds above chalk and cheese. And speaking of chalk and cheese, the chalk to the cheese is Stuart Dallas. He is the basic man. The man who doesn't necessarily do anything fancy, but he does all the simple things superbly. Yes, people may call him a bit bland. Yes, people may call him a championship player. But let me tell you something. There has been no one more consistent since you've been in the Premier League than Stuart Dallas. And unfortunately, he is down on the floor right now. He is holding his legs. Will he be able to get up? I certainly hope so. I tell you, that seems to have shell-shocked the Leeds fans. This is bad. This is bad. I feel like he's got something on with his hamstring here. Do we look like scoring? Over the past 10 minutes, yes. The past 10 minutes, we've looked a lot more like scoring. We've been spraying the balls through to Dan James. Dan James has been making the runs in behind. First 20 minutes, he was trying to come too short for it. Now he's realized that he has to run in behind more to do it. And we've looked a lot more like scoring. Firpo's looked pretty good as well, and Rodrigo's been getting into the game more. JT, do you collaborate with any other Leeds podcasters / YouTubers? I haven't. No, I'm 100% down to it. If anyone wants to, if anyone's around to do it, whether they're a Leeds fan or not, I'm 100% game to. But currently, I have not. I don't know who I'd do it with. I had a couple of ideas for one with a certain guy who I will not name, but it ended up never coming to fruition. However, I'd love to. I'd love to. Who would you recommend that I maybe collaborate with? As we got 8 whole likes on the stream, you absolute living legends. Thank you so much, my man. But I tell you what, I'd like even more than those 8 likes, and that is 8 goals for Leeds. I tell you something, the way we're going, we could get a few this game. If we just need one of them to hit the back of the net, and they could all start tumbling down. I just went to buy LUTV and realized how cheap it was. It's only like £4 for what? £4 for what? £4 for what? For your LUTV membership. I think it's £4 a month or 99p a week. As Christie throws the ball down with menacing intent, but you're not getting past Jamie Shackleton. Look at that, the little road runner, man. The little road runner skengs up the road man. Another impressive player, like I said, I've said it quite a bit. Cresswell is looking assured here. He is looking assured. That pass from Somerville, not very assured. Yeah, LUTV, because all it gives you is audio and like match replays. That's why it's pretty cheap. But it is a good deal if you want all the other stuff like the interviews and all that stuff. Just heard QPR are leading Everton. You can't watch the games with that, my man. You can't watch the games with that. Here we go, Rodrigo. You can only watch LUTV games if you don't live in England, and then you have to pay like £5 for a game, I'm pretty sure, or £10. Something like that. I think that's the only way you can watch games on LUTV. That was a nice ball there, though. Rodrigo with the run in behind this time. Again, though, the cross flatters to deceive, I'm afraid. Looking like a bit of a punctured tyre there. Dan James, though, can he cross the zebra crossing this time? No, he can't. The ball's straight into Naskins Cabano. Not Naskins Cabano. Why the hell did I say Naskins Cabano? He's not a defender. He's bloody Cyrus Christie. I'll tell you something, man. He needs to work on that left foot of his. He could be the real deal if he just works on his crossing ability. What country? Anywhere in Europe, you could probably watch it if you're not in England, I presume. But you probably got to use a bit of a VPN to get there, or you could just fly over there to watch it. Speaking of flying, Crescencio has been absolutely flying down the wing today, gliding in and out of players like a jumbo jet. Well, I wouldn't say a jumbo jet. That's a bit thick. I'd say Phillips has been more of a jumbo jet, just bowling everything away. But Crescencio, not Asensio. I mean, I'm getting confused between the two, to be honest. He's looking that good. I'm thinking we actually signed Asensio here. Crescencio is just sharp, man. He looks fluid. He's gliding through, man. He's making it look so effortless. Where do you live? I live in Korea, my man. Very beautiful weather over here. Sun, sea, and sand. No, I live in Manchester. Unfortunately, I was born in London. Lived in London for 8 years. Well, 8 years, 18 years. But now I live in Manchester for uni. Here we go. Lovely flick on by Tyler Roberts. Stuart Dallas getting crunched. Credit crunched by Cabano. It's gone off. What about you? Where are you from? Stuart Dallas captain, by the way. What do you think about that one? A lot of people were questioning, should he be captain over Calvin Phillips? He seems to be doing a good job so far, leading the men out on the pitch. As he makes another crunching challenge on Rodrigo Muniz. And the ball falls to our Rodrigo. Here we go. Moreno takes on one, takes on two, gives it to Klitsch. Back to Rodrigo. Oh my God, man. Jesus Christ, what is wrong with your finishing today, pal? Oh my days, just came into here, credit crunch. I tell ya, Rodrigo's finishing is like a credit crunch right now as he crunches his ankle into the grass instead of getting a clean connection on the ball. That connection was about as clean as a toddler's ass after he shat himself. You live in Manny, you egged the Man U Stadium. Yeah. Unfortunately not. I live on the other side of Manchester, not near Trafford. But I tend not to really venture down there. I don't really like the smell of shit, so I don't really want to go to a massive toilet in the middle of Manchester. I'm from Leeds. Oh, really? Beautiful place down there. The good thing about being in Manchester is I'm close to Leeds, so I get to go down there quickly. As Onoma dances through our defense there, Johnny Travolta style. Oh, Melie, come on, man. Jesus, where's your ball control gone, lad? That is dodgy handling there. Dodgy handling. I want to see pawns. I'm not gonna say that. But yeah, you got a season ticket then? It must be very easy for you to get to the games because it was impossible for me back in the day living in London. In England, nothing too fancy. My family is from Leeds, so I presume that's why you are a Leeds fan. My family aren't, to be honest. Half of my family's from Armenia, half from England. My mum's actually from Darlington, but obviously my dad had culture, he had sense, so he decided to make me support Leeds. Stuart is the GOAT, Mr. Awesome 0109. He is indeed such an underrated player. He's actually my dad's favourite player. He has been for about 5 years. He was always banging on about him, to be fair to the lad. And he's really, really proving him right now as we hit 9 whole goddamn likes. You absolute living legends. Thank you very much for supporting the stream, supporting your boy. I watch quite a few Leeds podcasters, like All Leeds TV, Just Joe, One Leeds channel, Talking Shop, Bremner Square podcast, KG Vision, LS11 podcast, El Loco for Leeds. I watch quite a few of those myself, to be honest. I do watch quite a few of those myself, some top geezers. When I do have free time. I'm very busy, to be honest, but when I do, yeah. Yo just joined. Who's up instead of Bamford and Ayling? Instead of Bamford, you got Tyler Roberts Senior playing in there. Instead of Ayling, you've got your boy Cresswell at the back, who's having a stellar game. He's having a stellar artois of a game, if I'm honest. But no, he is not a wife beater, but he is still having a fantastic game. Rodrigo here! Roberts! And Roberts has taken on the keeper as he's been tripped down. He's saying it's a penalty. It looks like he's just gone Tom Daly style and dived there. But another great chance that we've just pissed up the toilet wall here. What's happened here? It's a lovely through ball. Stuart Dallas with crazily sexual control. And he's taken in its stride, Roberts. But he's tried to take on one too many men. Should have released the shot earlier there. Run straight into the goalkeeper. Nah, can't get one. Wait is too long. Wait for what? The season... Oh, the season ticket. Yeah, tell me about it, lad. Tell me about it. As Firpo again cleans up at the back there like a floor sweeper. Just sweeping every bit of dust and football in sight. Back with the wife beater jokes. What can I say? You set me up with the stellar artois there. How's our boy Calvi G doing? Calvi G is he's doing the business, my man. I'm telling you that much. He is playing at centre half today, but he is doing the business centre half. His positioning is great. As Somerville dances through one or two. Oh, that is saucy by Crescencio there. This is what I'm talking about, man. Forget Asensio. He's just a B-Tech Crescencio. I've been saying it for days, my man. And there he is again, cutting in and out with precision. quality, skill, class. He is class on grass. He's got too much pace, too much agility, and he's just absolutely cleaned out by Joe Bryan there, earning us a free kick in a dangerous, dangerous position as we hit 10 whole goddamn likes. You absolute living legends. Tyler Roberts is a championship player to me. I mean, he hasn't really stepped up to the Premier League. He has done it in odd flashes, but overall, he hasn't really stepped up to the mark for the Premier League. But hey, he still does have a lot of potential, but I can't really argue with that one right now. Now he's more Sunday League. That's a bit harsh. And speaking of Sunday League, Calvin Phillips, Calvy G, whatever you want to call him, lines up for the free kick to send the goalkeeper back to Sunday League with a thundercunt of a finish. Here we go. Will it be Rodrigo? Will it be Calvin? Rodrigo licks his lips, spits his saliva on the floor, looks the ball up and down like it's a hot gal in a club, and he strikes it! Oh, and the ball is palmed away there. Remember me, Callum Hope? Of course I do, my man. And much like I said against Newcastle, I'm hoping that you, Callum, can bring us the luck. If I remember correctly, you predicted a 4-1 Leeds game, Leeds win last game. How about you don't predict us to concede this game, and we might just keep a clean sheet. I will keep more of an eye out for your channel, JT, in the future. JT, now that I've come across your channel, apart from Leeds watch-alongs, what other days do you podcast on? I don't just do podcasts. I do videos and stuff. Basically, whenever I have time, I'll do one for every Leeds game and every other thing. But also other topics that come up that will do it. Like I said, I'm just starting my journalism course. I've got a lot of stuff on. But whenever I do have time, I do make stuff. So at least once, 2, 3 times a week. How are you, Sebastian Cool? Forget how I am. How are you, my brother? I'm very good, although I'd be a lot better if we could get a goal. But how are you, my man? Very good to have you back here, my G. Yeah, why we need Ryan. Why we needed Ryan Kent in transfer window. Quality player. Hey, Ryan Kent is a quality player. They weren't willing to budge, though. They weren't willing to give us him. And Dan James isn't exactly a bad substitute. I don't think Ryan Kent is necessarily that much more talented than Dan James. Plus, like Ryan Kent, Bielsa is very fond of Dan James, and hopefully he can bring more into him. Like I said, he just needs to learn how to cross the road, because right now his accuracy is worse than a blind man playing darts. How was your night out, fella? Curved glass. Well, let's just say I was curving a few geezers after the last game. But it was decent. It was decent. It was not too shabby, Alonso, if I'm honest. Not the best, not the worst. But it was a good night. It was a good night. It was a good night. How was your night after that? He's ready. Imagine if we still had Pablo, Rodrigo, and Calvin in midfield. I mean, man, I miss Pablo. I do miss Pablo. I do have to say, I do miss Pablo as Knockout steps up for a free kick here. And speaking of Pablo, if Pablo is stepping over for this free kick, he would be slapping it top bins, no problem at all. Pablo retired. Where are Leeds on the table? Hey, geezer, you think you're funny, yeah? Just because you've had a couple of good games. But let me tell you something. Leeds don't lose to young boys. So you can say where we are on the table. You can pull whatever card you want. At least we don't lose to young boys. As Knockout poises over it. Naskins Cabano, what a save! Oh, what a beautiful save by Meslier. The ball was going in there. Meslier basically jumps into the net. And it's a fingertip save from the free kick there. That had me shitting bricks right then. But that is a lovely save by Meslier there. The ball dips over the wall and is just saved from Meslier there. Where are Leeds United on the... Gaetano Berardi was one of my favourite players. I was devastated when he left. You're telling me, man. I was also devastated. I was... it was him and Pablo leaving at the same time. That was honestly... it was a very sad day. It was a very tough day. Very, very, very tough day. As my internet seems to be lagging around. Here we go. Dan James on the attack now. Sorry there, I just had my Wi-Fi may have cut out for a bit. I hope it's good. 17th, Sonny, mate, he was just trying to mug you off. He knew exactly where we were. He's a Man U fan. Don't buy into it. Don't buy into it. I predict the score 0-1. So a 1-0 away win for Leeds. Hey, I'll take that. I want to see a good cup run. How far do you guys think we can get in the cup? Do you think we could maybe get to a quarter final? And hey, if we manage to make it to the quarters, it's only a couple more games then until the final, until Wembley. And if Leeds make it to Wembley, anything can happen. I know we haven't had a very good track record there. And yes, Young Boys versus Man U score. Tell me about it. Dallas whips it in. And Tyler Roberts Senior unable to get his head on it there. I need to see a bit more leaping there, my man. He's basically stuck in quicksand as he tries to jump for that ball. Semi-final. You are very confident, my man. Let me tell you something. My confidence has been shredded by our very poor performances in the cups over the past few years. But hey, like I said, we're not doing too well in the league, so maybe that just spells good things for this. We got a red card. I don't care what you got, lad. I do not care what you got, fella. By the way, it is the 45th minute. There are 2 minutes of added time for anyone wondering. 30 seconds left on the old clock, Rooney. Pablo is hard to replace, but Leeds badly need a creative midfield player in the mold of Pablo that can unlock tight defenses. You're telling me, my man, some of these defenses are tighter than a nun's legs. And we need someone with oil, with class, with quality to just cut it open. But you're right. We don't really have that player. That is where we do lack. Rodrigo can be that player, but he doesn't have the IQ of Pablo Hernandez. As we go into the half-time with a 1-1 draw intact. I got Brighton to win the Premier League 40-1 with €20 on it. Wow. Well, if that comes in, I will honestly shave my head, shave my eyebrows, shave my anything, my ass. I will shave everything and run into the street naked if that happens. And you can clip that up because I guarantee you, Brighton are not winning the league. So you've just lost €20, my man. Sorry, my brother. We won the Sky Bet Championship, so we have a chance. Hey, that's true. What can I say? You can't see it, but I actually have a beautiful champions poster on my wall right there. When I grow up, I want to play for Leeds, mate. That's the dream, my man. I hope for your sake, you make it there. And when you do, get me some VIP tickets, my man. Get me some VIP tickets. It is half time, by the way. I am just going to quickly go to the toilet because my bladder is bursting. But I will be back in a matter of moments with lightning pace, Raheem Sterling level pace. And when I am, we are going to go through that first half that we did just watch. Get any questions you want in, any things you want to talk about. And when I'm back in just a short moment, we will go through it all. hello. The king has returned. How are you, my people? That was a very, very, very good trip. Can I just say, I feel quite a few stones lighter. Let's just say that much. It is half time. Like I said, I am going to get the statistics on the screen for you now. I made a new friend at high school today. Well, that's brilliant to see, my man. That is brilliant to see. How is it? Have you just started a new school, or did you just meet a new guy in your class or something? But that's good to see, my man. You already have one more friend than I did back at school. uh, Rodrigo is not a midfield player. He is a striker. He played as a part of a twin strike force of Valencia. Was more of a second striker. He's also Spain's number 9 when Leeds bought him. Absolutely, my man. But he's not playing as an auxiliary striker or an auxiliary cam. He is kind of interchanging a bit with Bamford when he does play in that midfield position. And I think he's actually very good there. But you're right, he is a natural striker. And he is probably aggrieved that he isn't playing in his natural position. But when he has played there, he hasn't offered more than Bamford. So it's his own fault that he's not really getting in there. But he is doing a good job in that cam role, playing off Bamford. I think what we've seen today with Tyler Roberts there, Tyler Roberts is trying to run in behind more than Bamford would. Bamford's very good at picking the ball up and coming deep, which allows Rodrigo to spring in behind. With Tyler Roberts there, you've got two players that want to go in behind like that. So, to be honest, I would rather have seen either Joe Gelhardt start up front over Roberts, or swap them round and put Rodrigo up front and Roberts in cam. But you're one of my friends. I appreciate that, my man. But you're not one of my friends. You're family, my brother. You are family. And let me just get the old stats up for you. Let me just get the old One Football, and we'll go through all the other results as they come in as well. We will go through all the other results as they go in. Here we go. This should be the right. Hello? Hello. Is that working now? Yeah, that seems to be working now. That should be doing the business. Yeah, sorry about that. Like I was saying, the big shot of the day so far. Charlie Austin with the brace against Everton. What do you guys think of this one? What an absolute shambles for Everton. And what a shambles for Leeds that we couldn't manage to beat these bunch of toffee-eating frauds. Why is it saying is it saying the audio's gone again? No, the audio has not gone again. It's all good. Sorry about that. But yes, an absolute masterclass from QPR. An absolute masterclass from Charlie Austin, another Premier League reject. Liverpool just about beating Norwich City. I mean, when One Football can't even show your players' faces, that's when you know there's a bit of a problem going on here. But Liverpool at the double. Let's see who scored. Minamino back in the side, of course, back from his loan spell from Southampton and doing the business. So far, so good. Let's have a little look at the rest of the games here. Sheffield United 1-1 with Southampton. Watford losing to Stoke. Sunderland beating Wigan. And, of course, Man City slapping Wycombe Wanderers. Still conceding, though. Still conceding. Hang on, is Akinfenwa playing? Oh, yeah. Akinfenwa. It's only a matter of time before Akin Fenwood does the business, let me tell you. What do you think Cristiano Ronaldo will bring back to Man United? I tell you what, he's bringing professionalism, class, quality, and although I don't like Man United very much, I do have to say they are a very, let's just say, scary proposition with Cristiano Ronaldo back there, just because he lifts everyone around him. He's such a clutch player. He's still got it in the tank, and let me tell you something. He is adding what they've been missing. They've been missing a leader, a real professional player, someone to really carry the standards of that club. And that is why it is so scary that he has signed from them. The only happy caveat is that we managed to get Dan James out of it. That's an interesting question, actually. Would you guys stop the Cristiano Ronaldo transfer from happening to obviously harm Man U, but it means that we don't get Dan James? Would you be willing to sacrifice Dan James for Cristiano Ronaldo? That is the question. That is the question. And speaking of Daniel James, let me see if we can get any stats here. Are there any stats of the game? There aren't any stats here. What a dodgy site this is, lad. Just show me the stats. Show me what I want to see. Show me what I want to see. Let me just see here if I can get them up for you. But Dan James in this first half has looked very, very decent. Very decent. Here we go. Let's get the stats up for you on the screen here. So far, obviously out shooting them, but on target seems to be our problem. We get in and around the box, and we just can't seem to put that final ball into the right place to create the killer chance. We're hitting it into the last man. We're sometimes spaffing it into the goalkeeper, but generally they're blocking quite a lot of our shots over there. Pass accuracy, 82%. Not fantastic, not the worst. 3 fouls to their 9. It's been safe to say that they have had to foul Crescencio and Dan James a lot. Those two specifically, because they've really been carving them a new one at the back there. Brian especially has been getting absolutely dismantled at times. He's had to chop down Crescencio a good few times now. Hell nah, we need Ronaldo. Look, I like to see Ronaldo as much as the next guy, but if it means Man United are going to win the league, then I'm not too sure about that one, Chief. Wait until we play Man United to answer that. Tell me about it, lad. Tell me about it. Flipping hell, man. Hey, bro, on that Liverpool game, did you see me? I did not see you, my man. What stand were you in? What stand were you in? I was at the Liverpool game, but I didn't see you. I don't know what you look like, to be honest, so I may have seen you. I may have not. But I did get screamed at by a couple of people. We won't go to that. Daniel James was playing it safe at Man U under Bielsa. He thinks under Bielsa, I think he will do bits. Well, exactly. Not just that, he has a manager who is a hell of a lot more intelligent than Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. And how players perform is not just down to themselves, it's down to what the manager can get out of them. And let me tell you something, Bielsa definitely will be able to improve him. I mean, just look at Matthias Klitsch before he came to Leeds. Look at Calvin Phillips before he came to Leeds. Matthias Klitsch couldn't even get into the Leeds side. We were loaning him out to the Polish first and second division. He couldn't get into the Leeds side. Bielsa comes in, and he's instantly one of our best players, playing every single minute. So he can definitely do that with Dan James. He'll have more license, more freedom to go forward. And, hey, I think he will. I think he can do bits. I think he seriously can. Sorry, did someone message something there? It didn't go up. It didn't come in the actual chat. Whoever that was, just make sure you paste it into the actual thing. Leeds is really good last season. We did do very good last season. But not good enough. We need to get European football. I want to see European football in the white lights of Ellen Road. How beautiful would that be? How absolutely orgasmic would that be? As the second half is vastly approaching. Are you guys confident? as we hit 12 whole likes on the stream. Thank you guys very much for the support, you absolute machines, you absolute Erling Braut Haalands, you absolute legends. Why no Leeds top? Lad, what do you mean no Leeds top? Look at this. Huh? Huh? What do you call that? What do you call that? That's a Leeds top. But you know what? Fine. You're right. I do need to do a bit of a deadline day transfer. Let me just quickly grab something. I see the chat popping off. I'll be 1 second as I swoop over here. Find a top. What's the first one I can find? Can he find my white top? You know what? I can't find it. The first one I can find is the training top. So the training top, it shall be. Here we go, lads. Let's gang it on. Oh, hang on, man. I'm going to make this. Oh, there it is. Hang on. Here we go. Here we go. This is the real deal. This is the lucky top right here. This is the one. Klitsch on the back. Klitsch on the score sheet. Let me tell you that much for sure. This shirt never fails. Never fails me. There we go. Bamford needs 13 goals like last season. He needs 17. He needs 20. He needs 25 goals is what Patrick Bamford needs. Let me tell you that much. He needs a golden boot because there is no one saucier and there is no one I'd rather have leading the line than Patrick Bamfordinho. Everyone in my school says Leeds is bad until we will march until we win. Indeed, mate, I've been getting absolutely roasted, especially living in Manchester, mate. I've been getting abused every single day. Let's go over to the match screen because the second half is about to start. No blue top, what you need? No blue top, what do you mean, no blue top, what do you need? That's better, lads. You should wear your lucky jock strap. I don't have a jock strap. Thank you very much. I don't have a jock strap. New blue top is what you need. Exactly. I have it, mate. It's on the way. It is on the way, my man. It is on the way. That's better, lad. It is indeed. This shirt is going to bring the luck. Let me tell you that for damn sure. I'm drinking water with ice. I'm drinking nothing, but still with ice. You know what I mean? See what I did there? Ooh, cold to the touch. You should, new Adidas blue Leeds top is what you need. Oh, not the kit. I have the blue Adidas jumper, actually. And I have the black Leeds top. I need to get a black Leeds jumper and a blue Leeds top. Nice Rolex. Not quite a Rolex, my man. Probably about 100th of the value of a Rolex. But one day, I'll be rocking around with a nice iced out Rollie. Let me tell you. Here we go. As Dan James ices the ball through. Lovely run here. Sprays it into Rodrigo. Heavy touch, man. Heavy touch, man. It's like he's surfing with the ball there. Heavy ass touch, man. He's looking clunkier than an elephant in a zoo. Rodrigo, my man. That is not fluid. That is about as fluid as gone off milk. You can borrow mine. Say no more, mate. Come give me your Rollie, my man. Make sure it's nice and iced out. I've got an ice cube in my mouth. What is up with you guys in the ice, man? It's not even that hot. Nice segue. What can I say, my man? As you said, king of the segue. As the ball is sprayed in there. Sprayed and prayed. Unfortunately, sprayed with about as much power as a kid's water gun. I want to see as much spray as Triple H before he comes out for a title match. That's the spray I want to see. Come on, here we go. On the throw-in. We're building the pressure now. Like I said, so far, not enough pressure. As I like to say, about as much pressure as a semi in a pair of joggers. But we can still pull up. I think he meant you can borrow his jockstrap, lol. Well, in that case, I refute my offer. I take that back. I am not wearing, I'm not wearing your jockstrap. That's for sure. However, speaking of strapping, strap yourselves in to watch the strapping young lad that is Crescencio. Absolutely beasting and feasting. If you do get a chance to watch him in the flesh, then you are a very lucky man, because he is beautiful to watch right now. He is so enjoyable to watch. He is just taking them on with ease. He's got the arrogance of youth. And the one thing Dan James isn't doing so much is taking players on. He's running them behind well, but he's not taking them on. As Cabano whips it in, and nobody is home. But yeah, Crescencio, he's showing the confidence that that Dan James is lacking at times. And he's really, really good. He's really, really good. King Seg, I'll be my new name, Seggers. No, I was going to say Segma. This is Icy Low. I'm not surprised. You got flipping ice cubes in your mouth, lad. Ice and water. I have to go. Bye, Sebastian, my brother. It's been very enjoyable to speak to you, my man. Next time, hopefully to see you there. I'll hopefully see you there as well, my brother. Thank you very much for coming in, you absolute beast. Somerville, again, beasting and feasting. Lovely touch there. Lovely shimmy. He looks to his left. He looks to his right. But no, is he crossing the road? Indeed, he's not. He's crossing through the defense of Fulham. And speaking of crossing, like I said, maybe Dan James could learn a thing or two about Somerville's crossing the road ability. Because right now, he is just spaffing the ball into Rosette every chance he gets the ball out there. Doesn't quite have the delivery of a Jack Harrison. Bye, my man. Bye, indeed. As my internet lags as well, man. This internet is not silky smooth, I'll tell you that much. It's not spider skin silk. And speaking of a lack of silk, Crescencio, I've been waxing lyrical about the geezer, but he's currently having a bit of a mare over the past 2 minutes. He's given the ball away a couple of times there. Maybe it's just getting to his head a bit of pressure. Luckily, Cresswell, the pressure is not getting to him, mate. He is unpressurable. He is like titanium steel. Doesn't matter how much pressure you put on him, he is not going to bend. He is not going to curve. And he cleans the ball up well there. As Firpo does not clean the ball up at all, my man. He heads it straight into our own back four there. Bloody hell, my man. Oh no, slag lag. Tell me about it, my man. Lagging more than dial-up internet. Lagging more than a slag on a magazine. See one goal in it. We better see more than one goal. We better see some serious action, I'll tell you that much. Because if we can't get a goal in regulation time, then we have even bigger problems than I thought. We have even bigger problems than I thought. Tell you, it hasn't been pitch perfect, as the commentator says that. And that is Tyler Roberts. Tyler Roberts today not having one of his best performances, in my opinion. I think Tyler Roberts has got to come off. I'd take Roberts off for Gelhardt. I mean, did you see Gelhardt's rocket against Liverpool the other day? A thunderous strike, whipping it top bins. After a goal like that, he's got to be starting for me, or he's got to be coming on now for Roberts. As Roberts shimmies it through the legs. But again, man, he's half asleep. Wake up. Somebody give this guy a coffee. Somebody give this guy a coffee. Roberts again, man, not looking where he's going. He's got his Danny Rose tinted glasses on and he's not seeing a thing. Get my main man on. Get Joffy Gelhardt on the pitch. That's what I say. You could say Roberts is being knockouted around the pitch. No. Yeah, I know, that was pretty tragic. Almost as tragic as this referee, as he waits about half an hour before actually resuming play. I think he's dropped his controller or something. Here we go. Rodrigo with a bit of pressure. And again, the referee gives Fulham the free kick. Rodrigo looks like he's about to murder him, man. Get Tyler Roberts off. Get him off indeed. Get him off. That's what I say. Tyler Roberts Senior has not been doing the business. He's been given the time. He's been given the opportunity. But unfortunately, he's got the time, but he hasn't got the rhythm or the rhyme. So whether it's bobsleigh time or not, Tyler Roberts is not the man I want slaying that bob. He is the man I want sat on the bench with a comfy glass of hot chocolate as he watches Joe Gelhardt absolutely slap these kids into a new dimension. Stuart Dallas is he down again here? He's down again. Stuart Dallas, this is not what you want to see here. This is not what you want to see. Dallas is down. Forshaw is stripped and ready. Hopefully, he doesn't break his ankle walking onto the pitch. Hopefully, he doesn't end up breaking all of his kneecaps in his first jump. Although, we won't see that actually, because it looks like Dallas is going to play on. But maybe, it looks like Bamford's had enough with Dallas. He's had enough of him going up and down like a seesaw, and he is going to bring Forshaw on. Excited to see Forshaw. It's been a hot moment since we've seen Forshaw in a seriously competitive game. Very, very long time. And he actually did start off very well under Bielsa, especially in that second season in the Championship. He started that one off very well. Unfortunately, got injured instantly and hasn't recovered since. Just like Fulham's back line are not recovering with Dan James' pace. They have not got the recovery pace to deal with it. And the positioning there, well, let's just say, as Curved Glass types in the chat, Dan James is curving these guys left, right, and centre, knocking them to the floor with his blistering agility and balance. Who's coming off? Roberts is off. Who's coming on? Who's coming on for Roberts? Roberts is off. I think he's bringing Forshaw on for Roberts. He's bringing Forshaw on for Tyler Roberts. I'm not sure about this, Chief. Put Joe Gelhardt on. We need a goal man. I mean, well played, Roberts. Well played. But Roberts off and Forshaw on. What do you guys think about that one? Change of formation in the offing. I presume he's going to put Rodrigo up front. Maybe push Calvin Phillips a little bit further forward. Maybe just leave Forshaw in that pocket. That's what it looks like he's doing. But I'm not too sure about that one, Chief. I would have much rather seen Joffrey Gelhardt. Yes, thank God. Come on, Leeds. We need a goal, though. We need a goal. And we're gifting them the ball there like it's Christmas Day. There's a lovely bit of positional play there from Adam Forshaw. Did I tell you guys the story? Great to see Forshaw back. Let's hope he can stay injury-free this season, hopefully. I highly doubt it. I'm pretty sure he'll be injured by the start of next week. He'll probably be injured by West Ham. Let's be real here. But hey, I do wish him the best. CM Phillips, Forshaw, CDM, Rodrigo up front is what I would do. And who are you going to put in centre-half then? Who are you going to put in centre-half? Because that is where Phillips is playing. Phillips is playing centre-half, and he's actually our deepest defender out there. As Klitsch plays the ball through. Here we go. Crescencio. Spread those legs. Cut inside. Rodrigo inside. Oh, dodgy ball. But it goes only as far as Shackleton. Back to Crescencio. Crescencio takes him on. Lovely ball in. Oh, lovely cross by Crescencio. Just cleared away. Flick back. Marco Crescencio Sommervillinho. Dallas. What about Dallas? Oh, Dallas centre back. Yeah. Oh, I don't know about that one, Chief. I'm not too sure about that one. Here we go. Dan James on the wing. Has he learned how to cross? No, but that's a lovely ball to Firpo. Shoot, you donkey. Shoot. He gets the ball in the very edge of the inside of the area. All he has to do is rip a shot, but he tries a little sideways pass. Doesn't work at all. Leeds mounting the pressure on. We come forward again and again with tirades of attack, drenching their defense like Niagara Falls. But unfortunately, the final ball is falling to the wrong man. every single time. That final pass just does not seem to be coming off for us. And just like against Newcastle, this is scaring me because when we don't take our chances, we always seem to concede. We always seem weak at the back. We don't seem like Larry Wheels strong. And let me tell you something. Against a guy like Naskins Cabano, our defense needs to be switched on. We need to be stronger than Larry Wheels. As Crescencio gets on the ball again, lovely shimmy out to Forshaw. Forshaw sprays and prays with Mateus Klitsch. Klitsch on the score, Klitsch on the shirt, Klitsch on the score sheet. Like I said, as Naskins Cabano rolfs around on the floor, we're having to pass the ball out here. I don't know why. We look like we were poised for a great attack there. Looks like a bit of play acting to me. What's happened? Oh, lovely challenge. Lovely challenge. Calvin just absolutely cleans Cabano out there. Beautiful challenge from the main man. Need them quality balls. We do need them quality balls. And we need someone with superb, silky smooth ball control like Calvin to release those balls. However, like I said, those silky smooth balls from Calvin have not been the case. They have not been shaved for a while. They're a bit rugged, a bit jagged, and they're not really what you want to be seeing. But their defense is looking shakier. Here we go. Rodrigo again. Dodgy ball, man. Dodgy ball. Lovely pressure by Crescencio, though. He's not winning. He's not losing out on any battle. He's winning every single second ball on the planet. Don't give this guy a second. He is my man of the match so far, Crescencio Somerville. The young lad is having a top draw performance. Really, really good from the guy. He didn't do too much against Newcastle, but today, this is what we were hoping for. This is what we've been expecting. And it is a beautiful performance from the young lad. He is the real deal, let me tell you. The Real Deal. Need them quality balls. Yes, we do. Come on. Throw in here. Have we got Rory Delap? No, we've got Dallas Sapinho. Unfortunately, he's not taking it. Shackleton is. Who flings it over to Dallas Sapinho. Dallas, whatever you want to call him. A Somerville, lovely backheader there. Every half ball, every half chance, every loose ball, every dead ball. Crescencio is there and he's making something out of nothing. He's not quite turning water into wine yet, but he's turning water into squash. And very, very, very cutting performance from the lad, if I do say so myself. Not to wax lyrical about him too much. Is James playing good? I'll tell you something, he's probably not playing as good as you did in your prime, JJ. But yes, he is. This second half, I haven't seen too much of him. And his crossing and his final ball hasn't been the best. But he is starting to make those runs in behind. And he's starting to get a bit more confidence. Here we go. Lovely play by James as we talk about it. Lovely, takes it on. But again, terrible cross. Goes to the back stick to Somerville. And he apparently fouls someone. As Naskins Cabano dives to the floor there. That's never a foul. But that was lovely play by Dan James as you speak about him. Lures the defender in there. Christie flicks it over his head. Lovely chest control. Gets in the area. But he's trying too many of these looping balls. He's not getting enough dip, whip, and spin on the balls. He's looping them up. But everything aside from his final ball is looking good so far. Lovely bit of play by Dan James there. He's growing into the game. He is growing into the game. This is his best performance I've seen him play for Leeds so far. And so it should be against Fulham. But it is his best performance that I have seen so far. To be fair to the guy. I know I was a bit harsh on him maybe in his first couple of games. But this game, I can't be too harsh on him aside from that last bit. Once he gets that to his game, we will be in the magic. It just doesn't look to me like he has that crossing ability, that Jack Harrison, the way he gets that beautiful technique and he dips the ball down, or the Rafinha cross. Crescencio looks like he has that. For me, it does just look like James is a bit more raw and he doesn't quite have it. He's not putting curl on it. But, like I said, he is playing well. He is playing well. As is Calvin Phillips. Can I just give a moment of applause for Calvin Filipino, Calvi G, whatever you want to call him, because let me tell you something, Calvi G is in the house at the back four there. He's had a really good performance, and if it wasn't for him making a couple of clutch interceptions, we could be in serious trouble as Rodrigo pulls the clutch into second gear. Lovely spin ball there. Lovely Cruyff turn, plays it out, and unfortunately, Dallas releases a subpar through ball there, and it is easily dealt with as they walk it out. Calvi G indeed in the house. The Real Deal. Here we go. Sprayed ball again. Dinked forward. Dealt with by Forshaw. Forshaw looking good. Looking strong. Hopefully his limbs can stay strong. Hopefully his ligaments can stay strong. And hopefully he can stay injury free as he gets absolutely bodied to the floor there. I'm not sure that's a foul personally. Onimar has just outstrength Forshaw. He's been absolutely flattened there. But I don't think that's a foul, to be honest. We need to keep Calvi G in transfer window. Man City want him, lad. Everyone wants him. We do. We need to tie him down to a long deal, and we need to tie Rafinha down to a long deal because every guy and their dog is going to want those two. I'll tell you about a funny story about when I met Forshaw, actually. I was waiting outside the team bus, to wait for the players to come through. When I was at Ellen Road, when we were in the Championship beginning of last year. It was the Derby game, actually. And, none of the bus didn't actually turn up. I saw Radrizzani in his dapper black suit, which was pretty good. Unfortunately, the players didn't turn up. So I was looking around, stood there, chilling. All of a sudden, I go to turn to walk away. And Adam Forshaw just emerges out of the shadows in front of me. And I don't know about you. Like, I'll see anyone, doesn't matter if they're famous or something, I'm calm. But when I see a football player, especially a Leeds player, man, it's just different. It just slaps different. And I see him, and my brain just goes into meltdown. I'm like, shit, what do I say? What do I do? And then in an instinct, I just like, hey, for sure, my man. How's it going? Can I get an autograph? And he just looks at me. He just like, looks me up and down. He's just like, who the fuck is this kid? Luckily, he was a lovely guy. He did give me the photo, gave me the autograph in the end. But yeah, it was pretty surreal to see him in the flesh. But yeah, that was quite an embarrassing one there. As Forshaw makes another tackle and embarrasses Bobby De Cordova-Reid. What did he sign? He signed my jumper. I've got it in my I still got it in my cupboard. He signed my Leeds jumper. Beautiful Leeds jumper, by the way. Not like a Leeds squad jumper, but another Leeds, like one of those other Leeds merchandise jumpers they have. And speaking of merch, speaking of tops, this top so far, not bringing the luck. We're playing well, but not well enough, lad. This is Fulham. Yes, we've had some good spells. Yes, we've been dismantling them. We've been carving through them like a hot steak knife through butter. But like I said, no end product so far. No final ball. And Fulham are starting to grow into the game now. They've got a bit of Viagra going. They're starting to grow a little bit. What we need to do is turn on some very unerotic defending. And here we go. This is what I call erotic. Joffy Gelhardt is coming on the pitch. Here we go. Who's going to come off? Rodrigo Moreno, I can only presume, is going to come off. Somerville, are they touting Somerville's going to come off? I certainly hope it's not Somerville. No, Somerville has been booked. He's not coming off. I think it is going to be Rodrigo who comes off. But this is good. Joe Gelhardt is coming onto the pitch. Joffy, my son, my man. Look at him. He's jacked, he's stacked, and he's ready for action. Another thunderous goal, por favor, my man. As we hit 13 whole goddamn likes. You are clearly happy to see Joffrey Geldhard on the pitch. I don't know who you lot are, like I said. I don't know who or where you're liking from, but all I know is you 13 people are absolute living legends. Make that 14 now. God damn. You absolute beasts. You absolute lovely, beautiful, beautiful individuals. Not quite as beautiful as Joffrey Geldhard, though. And hopefully not quite as beautiful as the thunderous goal he is going to do. We are still waiting for him to come onto the pitch. It is unknown as to who he's going to come in for. Big 14. Big 14 indeed. Thank you guys so much for the support. It does mean a lot from the bottom of my heart. And unfortunately, there is Klitsch on the shirt, but there is no Klitsch on the score sheet as he makes way for Joffrey Geldhard to a raucous reception from the Ellen Road faithful, of course, away fans. Not actually at Ellen Road, but still the Ellen Road faithful, following faithful, should I say, as the like count goes up to 15. Wow, I am at a loss for words. You guys are actually OP. Thank you so much. Wow, I am bemused. Just like Joe Bryan is bemused as to why Crescencio will not leave him alone. Could be worse. I got Costa on top. He's at Valencia now. Same man. I've got Costa on one of my old tops as well. When he first signed for us, I got him on that pink and charcoal one. You want to see bad? I got bloody Ronaldo Vieira on my top. He left the next season. Next top I get Kemar Roof. He leaves that season. Man, I've had terrible luck with players I get and them leaving. So I was scared to get Rafinha before and Bielsa. But hey, Bielsa's probably the best name I got on my top. That's the best top I got. As for sure, lovely bit of tight control there. Sprays it back to Melie A. I hope Costa does well at Valencia, to be fair. I wish no ill harm against him. He's a very good player. It didn't really work out for him at Leeds. And hopefully he can develop at Valencia and get his career back underway. And forget about getting careers underway. There's a few players that are trying to get their careers kick-started today. Crescencio, like I said, getting his career started in a very good way. Joe Geldhard now has his chance, his opportunity. Will he take it? Will he make it count? Or will he vomit and get mum's spaghetti all over his beautiful, crispy, clean, new Leeds away kit? As Caballero comes on for Fulham. Caballero, of course, caused us a couple of problems last year when we did play against them. It's nothing too scary, but he is coming on. Knockout also the man to make way. Domingos Quina and Knockout coming off for Bobby De Cordova-Reid. And who else is coming on? Caballero is also coming on. This is scary. They're making a couple of changes here. This is not what I want to see. This is not what I want to see at all. I really would like it if we had some breathing room right now. Come on, Leeds. We need a big 3 points. We do indeed, my man. We need a very, very juicy 3 points, if you ask me. Very juicy. Here we go. Geldhard, put the pressure on, my son. Put the pressure on. Sprint him down. Lang him down, my man. Put him under the cosh. There we go. That's a bit better. Bit too stationary so far, Joffy. Bit too stationary. Early days, like I said, though. Warm those thunderous quads up. Come on, Leeds. We need a big 3 points. Unfortunately, we can't get 3 points. I don't know if I said that and you're mugging me off. We can't, unfortunately, get a 3 points. But what we can get is a beautiful, beautiful win and progression into the next round. As they try to progress the ball into the Leeds United final third, but you're not getting past Shackleton, not in this form. And speaking of Shacks, his counterpart on the other side of defence, Junior Firpo, has gone pretty quiet this half. He did look pretty exciting in the first half at times, but the second half, he hasn't done too much. To be fair, we have been focused on the right-hand side of the pitch quite a lot this half. We haven't had too much action down the left. When we have been, it's been a nice diagonal ball to a Dan James. So Firpo hasn't had too much opportunity to get in the game. Still remember back for 1-0 Man U at the Stretford End. Lovely diagonal ball again to set it up by Housen. And yeah, so do I, my man. Who could forget such a beautiful day like that? That was the only pleasant memory I had supporting Leeds in my entire childhood before Bielsa came in. That was the only good thing I had to cherish over the years. Is the audio stream cut off again? Tell me it hasn't. Please tell me it hasn't. No, it hasn't. It's still good. There's YouTube's mugging me off a bit here. Mugging me off. As Leeds strip and ready another change. Let's stop making the changes. Let's make the changes in the play and get the change on the score sheet. Still yet to break the deadlock. As Meslier, lovely little touch there. Pushes it forward. Little play in here. Forshaw cuts it back. Meslier now to Calvin. Is there extra time in this, by the way, or is it straight to penalties? Oh, no, Somerville. Oh, I think it's straight to penalties, isn't it? I think it's straight to penalties. We better get a flipping goal, lad. Better get a bloody goal. Come on, my man. Come on, wake up, fellas. Wake up. We need a nice bloody goal. Joffrey Geldhard sprinting them down. Lovely pressure there. That's what I'm talking about. More of that, my son. Lovely header. Headed back by Forshaw. And Cresswell has just been absolutely clattered by Caballero. Lovely header by Cresswell, by the way. That's what I'm talking about, man. He's showing good authority today, Cresswell. For such a young kid in such an early stage in his career, he's showing great authority today. Not quite good enough to not get... Oh, hang on a second here. Oh, you fraud of a ref, man. You fraud. He's just gone and booked Bielsa. Oh, nobody books my man like that. Nobody books Bielsa like that. Who do you think you are, huh? Who do you think you are? You think you can book Bielsa like that? Think you can talk down to him like that? Nobody talks to God like that. As Muckin Stry comes on for Crescencio Somerville. Well done, my son Crescencio. Man of the match, in my opinion, so far. I don't know if you guys agree with me, but Crescencio, for me, what a performance from the lad. Couple of times where he did look like he did lose a bit of mental focus, but that is to be expected on an early day. But on the ball, he has been liquid in that final third, in my opinion. It's been our best player. I think it's been quality. And let's see what McInstry has to do instead. As Onoma comes forward. Oh, my days. Again, our midfield has more gaps than a broken waffle. Our midfield is parting like Moses in the Red Sea. Onoma just strolls through like he's walking his dog on a Sunday evening. Rips a shot down. A lovely fingertip save by Meslier once again there. And now Fulham have a dangerous, dangerous corner. This is not what you want to see. 75 minutes, 46 seconds on the clock. We need to keep a clean sheet. We need to get a goal. We cannot afford to concede from this. Come on. Rise like a salmon, my sons. Rise like you've never rose before. Rise like you're standing on a big fat trampoline with spiky hair. As it comes in, lovely headed clearance by Rodrigo. Didn't quite rise. It was more of a diving header there. Just because their cross-in was of such low quality. That was a 360p of a cross. That wasn't a 4K Jack Harrison special, I'll tell you that much. As they whip it in again. Oh, Hector winning the headers there. Again, we're losing out on all these headers in the box. They're farming corners. They are stat padding corners. They're getting the crowd excited. As some old fox just sat there rubbing his hands. No, this is not what I want to see. They're piling the pressure on now. Do not crumble. Stay strong. Get this the hell out of there, my man. Get it the hell out. Come on, Calvin. Rise. Rise like a salmon, my son. It's whipped in. Get it out. Get it out. Get it out. Out. Get it out. Get it out. Get it out. Out. Here we go. Lovely clearance. Calves. Not getting it past the second man, though. They're winning every second ball. Here they are again. Oh, last-ditch header by Calvin Phillips there. Onima again, just cruising round that 18-yard box, scooping up every loose ball there is. Luckily, Calvin Phillips is alert there, and he has done the business. Cresswell, as this last 5 minutes has gone, has just looked slightly more shaky. He's looked like he's feeling the pressure a little bit more. This is where he needs to stay strong. He needs Calvin to grab him by the balajinos, wake him up, keep him sharp, keep him alert, stop him from getting that mental fatigue, which we know everyone gets in these latter stages of the game. Lovely through ball by Cresswell, though. Second ball is touched down by Rodrigo. Do something for a change. Rodrigo in the second half hasn't been doing anything. He's been a backwards and forwards merchant, a sideways merchant. He hasn't been cutting. He hasn't used incision as we incise our way to 16 likes. God damn, man. I don't know where you're liking from. I don't know who you are. But I know is you're absolute living legends. You guys are absolute beasts. Thank you ever so much. Whoever you are, wherever you're from, you do mean a lot to me. But like I said, I tell you what would mean even more is Leeds pulling our finger out and getting an opening goal. And we could just be doing that here. Cresswell takes it on, sprays it through to Dan James. Dan James out to the left. Back to James. Dodgy ball there. Who is that? Dallas. Dodgy ball, my son. He looks like he's really nursing something there. Do you think there would have been a big difference if we had Bamford and Ayling? I'm not too sure about Ayling making much of a difference. I think if we had Bamford, then we probably, you know what, although he hasn't been too great in front of goal, I do think there would. Yeah, I think there would. I think Rodrigo would have had more to go off in the first half. We would have had more of a focal force in the box because we have had the ball pinballing around the box quite a bit. And I think it would have been a bit different with Bamford playing. It's good to see Bielsa giving these young players game time. If these young players make an impression, it could give Leeds option going forward this season. Exactly. Especially Crescencio, like I said. I feel like he's given Bielsa a very big headache today. Joe Geldhard yet to make much of an impact. Cresswell, really big impact and really important to see Cresswell playing because we decided to sign two of the most injury-prone defenders in the planet. Mix that with Stroik's suspension. Mix that with the fact that Cooper hasn't been great this year and he doesn't have the recovery pace anymore. Hey, this could be a very big opportunity for Cresswell. He could also fill in for, for a Junior Firpo if he doesn't perform. Here we go. McKinstry. Lovely through ball. Shackleton. His cross is blocked. Lovely little ball there from McKinstry, the super sub on the pitch. Unfortunately, it was slightly too heavy, but it was a clever little pass there as he slipped in Shackleton. Rodrigo now strolls forward, rips a long shot. It's blocked. McKinstry closes it down, and it is a Leeds corner, is it? Or did it come off a Leeds player? It appears it did come off a Leeds player. What the hell? What the hell? That's a goal kick for Fulham, as it seems. I'm not sure about that one, Chief, but it is apparently a Fulham goal kick. I don't know why Rodrigo's shooting from there, but bloody hell, my son. Bloody hell, geezer. Brian is nursing a little injury with his back there. He is back down on the pitch. Maybe a bit of time wasting here from Fulham, as there are just 9 minutes left on the clock. I believe, if I'm not wrong, it is going to go to straight to penalties after this. Maybe they're trying to hold off for that. How are you, mate? I'm very good, Bod. What about you, my brother? How are you? How are you? That is the real question. Like I said, I am quite, how do you say, antipathious right now. Anticipating a goal. And I am on the edge of my seat. I am also a bit scared that we might not do something here. I really hope we can get some action going and really hope we can really build up the pace because right now we have about as much pace as a long-distance runner with a pulled hamstring. We need that prime Usain Bolt pace in attack. As Harrison Reed makes way with what it looks like to be a pulled hamstring. Tosin Adarabioyo coming on. They are trying to set up shop. They are trying to sit out for the draw. They are trying to shithouse a 1-0 or shithouse a penalty shootout win. There's no... hang on. Is there a replay? There's no replay, is there? There better not be a replay. Oh, if there's a replay, that is long. If there's a replay... please don't tell me there's a replay. Oh, wait. No, it just says FA Cup. Oh, yeah, here we go. EFL games will go straight to penalties. No extra time. You off to the West Ham match. Unfortunately, I'm not. Oh! Decordoba Reed sprays it in. It's my birthday. It's my 21st birthday. Sorry, not 25th. Not that old. Bloody hell. I know I'm old, but goddamn. Or to say, though, a few years would have just passed me by there. It is my 21st birthday, so I am down in London with my family. Unfortunately, I couldn't go to the West Ham game as a result of that, but I do hope I can go to the Bournemouth game just after that. Not Bournemouth. Oh my god, I'm actually an idiot. Flipping Bournemouth. Not even in the Prem anymore, lad. What is wrong with you? My brain is not working. I tell you what else isn't working. Our attack. As Dallas makes a lovely ball forward there. A lovely darting run forward. Heads it to nobody. Here we go. Cresswell puts him on his arse. Plays a lovely 1-2 with James. Plays it to Firpo. Lovely little flick there by Firpo. Rodrigo opens his body up. Shackleton now. Shackleton out to the right. McKinstry. Rodrigo. Shackleton. For sure. Oh, for sure, my man. For sure, that was a dead ball. And I will tell you that, like I said, for sure. As we hit 17 likes. 1 to the 7. There are 7 minutes left. Probably with a couple of minutes added on. There are 17 minutes left to get something out of this game. To get a win. If not, we're going to penalties, boys. And we have a lot of young players on the pitch. That doesn't necessarily spell massively great things for penalties. As the clock strikes 84 minutes and 48 seconds. Speaking of the 8s, we have just hit 18 likes. God damn. We are absolutely... Oh! You guys are absolutely crushing it today with the support. But I tell you who isn't crushing it is our defense. As Fulham come crushing and cruising through there. Again, a lofted ball from deep. And they're just winning headers for free here. Cresswell unable to contest the headers. Unable to contest it. We're getting outshot by Fulham now. The last 10 minutes, Fulham have really been on top of us here. We've really been struggling. And this is not a good sign. This is not a good sign at all. McKinstry, though, is showing me some good signs. He looks decent. He's not too shabby Alonso, that geezer. Nothing too exciting, but he does look a bit composed here. And oh my days, 19. You guys are absolutely beastly. Come on. 4 seconds. 4 minutes left. 4 minutes left to salvage a win. Spray it and pray it. Firpo, lovely bit of control there. He's starting to wake up a little bit. Gives it to Rodrigo. Licks his man. Licks him down. But doesn't lick him well enough. Doesn't lick him up and down. Just licks him down. Unfortunately for him, and unfortunately for us, that's not good enough to do the business for us. As Cabano cruises through again. Cruises through the street in his whip. Out to Onoma. Oh no. Oh, Hector in acres of space there. It's dinked in. Lovely clearance by Calvin Phillips. Naskins Cabano still in the box. Shackleton deflects it. It's another corner for Fulham. They are causing us problems. We are up shit's creek without a paddle. We need to get this ball the hell out of there. ASAP. Rocky Rodrigo couldn't score in a crack den. You're telling me, mate, he couldn't score in a strip club. He couldn't lose his virginity in a brothel. Bloody hell, man. Bloody hell. I tell you, the virginity I want to lose is the clean sheet virginity. Virginity. We better lose that clean sheet virginity because Fulham are in the vicinity to cause us some serious problems back there as they get yet another corner kick and another opportunity to cross it into the box. It's whipped in again. This time it's a poor ball by Caballero. And Decordoba-Reid rips a long shot and it goes absolutely nowhere near the goal. 2 minutes left of regulatory time before penalty shootouts await us. And I don't necessarily feel confident just because I really do not like watching my team in a penalty shootout. Oh, man, let's get a goal. Come on, man. Rodrigo on the turn, on the pivot, sprays it out to the right. McKinstry plays it in. Dallas losing out again. Dallasinho, my man. Dallasinho. Bloody hell. Is there extra time? There is no extra time, Michael Brown. It is no extra time. It is straight to penalties after the end of the game. Could it be a long season? Oh, man. Oh, man. If we can't step it up soon, you're right. It could be a very long season. Who do you guys have scoring next? Do you think we can nab a goal before the end of the game? And if so, who? Sean too clutch. Young players for Pens need a goal ASAP. No, you don't want the young players on Pens. You don't want that, lad. They ain't ready for it. They ain't ready. Maybe put Joffrey on it, but don't just put all the youngsters on the Pens. Do not do that. That is not a good idea. In my opinion, at least. That is not. That could seriously shoot us in the foot. Is it true that Jack Harrison has COVID? He does indeed. That is why he missed the last game against Newcastle, because he was literally just... it was like last second he got COVID and Dan James has been thrown in. Onoma comes through. Onoma taken on. Brian with a cross. Spreads it across to Caballero. Again, dodgy ball in. Lovely clear there. But it's the 90th minute coming up. We still haven't scored. 4 added minutes of extra time. I repeat, 4 added minutos of the extra tiempo. And we need some of that Spanish sauce to get us a goal. I tell you that much for damn sure. Here we go. As it's cut inside. Lovely defensive play by Forshaw there. Forshaw has looked strong. He's looked sharp. He's looked switched on. And he's looked focused today. Yes, he hasn't really offered anything going forward, which isn't great. But he's looked decent in midfield. As again, they screw it up. Hector's just ripping long shots, man. They are cutting through us with ease, man. What is going on there? Can Leeds score, man? Tell me about it, man. I'll tell you what, we better score in a penalty shootout, because that's what looks like it's happening. It's not over till the fat lady sings. No, it's not. But guess what? She is strumming her vocal cords out right now. She is getting herself ready for a big, fat chorus. As Joe Geldhard gets slammed down. Joe Geldhard, by the way, not really doing too much today. I know everyone wanted to see him. He is the hottest name on everyone's lips right now. But he hasn't really done too much in the game, to be honest. But obviously, hasn't started the game. It's his first real competitive game for Leeds, so you can't be too harsh on him. But, yeah, I do want to see a little bit more from your Joffrey, son. I want to see you get a last-minute winner. That would really stamp your name down. Rodrigo to miss a penalty. No, let's not get these bad vibes, man. Let's not get these bad vibes. Rodrigo's going to score the penalty. As it's whipped in. It's whipped in, Rodrigo! Oh, no! No! Oh, you speak of Rodrigo. The ball's whipped in. Cresswell nods it across the box diagonally, and the ball is inches away from Rodrigo's head. If he had an extra bit of hair, he would have got onto that. Oh, man. Maybe if he sticks his right leg out, he could get that. But he's gone for the diving header. He's gone a second too late, and he couldn't quite make it. Oh. Inches. Oh, my days. That was close. Come on, fourth round. Oh, mate. Don't jinx it, lad. Don't jinx it. As Rodrigo falls on his ass, and Joe Bryan, Hector, not Joe Bryan, storms forward. It's whipped in. Oh my days. Rodrigo Moreno misses a great chance on the other end, and Rodrigo Muniz for Fulham misses an absolute sitter. We have just been given a lifeline there. We are alive on resuscitators. We are alive through electric shock. We do not deserve to be alive right here. They should have scored there. We are counting our lucky stars. Shocking Rodrigo. Double Rodrigo blunders there. Rodrigo Moreno, his miss wasn't quite as bad. It was a bit more unfortunate. It was more that the timing of his run maybe could have been a bit better. And he could have maybe positioned it from more of a back post position. But yeah. That miss from Muniz there was poor. As there's 10 seconds left, Firpo comes forward, gives it to Dan James, crosses it in. That's a better cross. It's Rodrigo. It's Firpo. Oh, Firpo again with another great chance at the end of the game. It's blocked away. It still comes in. Firpo there. Dan James, can he cut inside? Dan James, edge of the area, cuts it back again. Dan James back to Forshaw. We need to get the ball into the box here. Forshaw with a whip. It's headed away. Can we still get it? Forshaw heads it in. And the referee blows his whistle. That is it. The end of the game. Penalty shootouts. Oh, are you guys feeling confident? Are you guys feeling confident with the penalty shootouts? That is the question. And if that is the question, what is the answer, my man? Bloody hell. Are you feeling confident? Are you feeling confident? Who are you doing it? What is your 1 to 5 penalty shootout order? I want to see it on the chat right now. Who is taking the first penalty for you? Do you think we can do it? What are your score predictions? Get it all in the chat right now. Come. Oh, mate, I am absolutely shitting bricks right now. I am absolutely shitting bricks. I am absolutely shitting bricks. I am absolutely bricking it. How long left? The game is done. Calvin Phillips poises himself for a penalty. Absolutely poises himself. Sorry, I'm just tweeting something. By the way, my Twitter is in the description, if you are wondering. As the stand up if you hate Man U chants ring around the stadium, ring around the retirement home that is Craven Cottage. Here we go. As we hit the double digits, the special one, 20 whole goddamn likes. You goddamn legends. You legends. Thank you so much. That is massive. You absolute beast. 21 now. 21 like the savage. And thank you, because your support is the only thing getting me through right this. I'm shitting myself. I'm shitting myself indeed. But don't worry. We're all here together. We're all here together. Believe. If you believe, you will achieve 23 whole likes now. You beasts. Thank you so much. Oh my days. The bricks are falling through my ass as we speak. Stuart Dallas with the coin flip. Ooh. Come on, here we go. Here we go. The coin is flipped. What is going on here? Here we go. Anticipation, antipathy, 24 likes, 2 + 5, 25. God damn! Oh my days. Oh my days. You flipping legendinios. Come on, Leeds, you and Thomas. Come on, Leeds, indeed. Come on, you boys. With the support of you guys, Leeds can push on here. Quality stream, mate. Thank you very much. Biohazard Johnny, whatever you want to call him, John Diggity Do. See you on Saturday, my man. Might need a brick or a beer after this. Might need a goddamn shot of whiskey. Might need a whole goddamn glass of whiskey to calm the nerves down after this. Come on. Meslier strides back to his goal. Wake up, my man. Wake up as we hit 27 likes. My lucky number, 27. The number of my birthday. Here we go. The Leeds fans with a raucous reception here. The sound of marching on together bellows around the stadium. Who's taking first one? Leeds are taking first, I believe. Is it? Rodrigo Moreno. Who said Rodrigo's going to miss? Come on. He better not miss. If he misses, yeah, who was that? Who was that? Who said? Bard. If he misses, yeah, we're going to have some serious issues, lad. Here we go. Rodrigo steps out first. He looks calm. He looks composed. Cracking stream. Enjoy your 21st. Have a shot on me. Thank you very much, my man. I will indeed. I meant player, bro. Yeah, I was figuring it out, lad. It's Rodrigo geezer. Here we go. Rodrigo Moreno. He looks a tiny bit nervous. Not that I want to jinx it. Legend JT in the cut. Thank you very much, Bargav. My stomach is cutting itself up in pieces here as a helicopter goes over the stadium. Rodrigo steps up. Come on, my man. Come on. Come on. Rip it in. Yes! Oh, that was close. Oh, what a finish. 1-0 Leeds. It was saved, but it was a fingertip save, and it's just tapped into the bottom corner of the net. 1-0 Leeds. Rodrigo Moreno to score. You were wrong, Bod, and thankfully, I'm pretty sure you are very happy about that as well, just as I am, but it is 1-0 Leeds. Here we go. Shots indeed. Come on, Meslier. The main man, Meslier. 2026, Meslier. Better save this, come on. As he poises himself forward here. Come on, Meslier. My man. Onuma takes it. And he hits the bar! Oh, would you believe it? Josh Onuma has hit the bar. Leeds with the advantage. Leeds taking first. And Leeds potentially cruising on their way to the 4th round of the Cup. Not to guess it too soon, but Leeds take the lead. We have a chance to extend it. As Onuma strikes the ball into the bar. Daniel James to get his first ever Leeds United goal. Daniel James steps up. Here we go. Dan James looks up. He looks down. Oh, that is saucy. It is cheeky. And he calmly walks up and slots the ball into the bottom left-hand corner. Leeds take the lead 2-0. Sorry, don't worry. You don't need to apologize, my man. As we hit 29 goddamn likes, you beasts. 2 + 9 = 11. 1 plus, you turn 11 into the 2 digits. 1 + 1 = 2. That's how many goals Leeds have in this shootout so far. Fulham with 0. Meslier needs to keep him out. Here we go. Come on, Meslier. Big save. Caballero steps up. Big save, Meslier. Big save. Oh, he saved it. No, he saved it. And he's palmed it into his own goal. He went to the right side. He got his hands to it, but he slapped it into his own net. Oh, this game's gone on forever long. Yeah, because it's penalty shootouts, my man. And that is inches, man. Inches from a save there. As Calvi G in the house steps up. Here he is. puts the ball down on the spot. Here we go. Come on. Calvi G in the house. Puts it down. Bielsa cannot watch. He cannot watch. Come on. Come on, Calvin. Come on, Calvin. Come on, Calvin. Please, slot it. Yes! What a finish, my son! What a finish! Calvin Phillips makes it 3-1 Leeds and 3-1 on the likes at the same time. Beautiful scenes of glorious emotion, to quote the fraud father himself. Please, Leeds, come on, do us proud. If Cabano misses this, we are 1 goal away from winning. Here we go. Cabano steps up. Come on, Meslier. Come on, Meslier. Big save. Big save, my man. Big save. He's mugging him off. Ah, that's a beautiful finish by Cabano. Beautiful finish by Naskins Cabano. He slots it. It's still 3-2 Leeds. If we score our goals, we're in. Calvi effing G indeed. Come on, Uncle Marcelo. Let's go, boys. As Stuart Dallas steps to the spot. 32 likes in the stream. Come on, Stewie. Come on, my son. Please slot it. Slot it. Top bins, my man. Slot it. Come on, he steps up. No! It's saved. It's saved. It's saved. He's ripped it down the middle. That is not a good penalty at all. Oh, no. Joe Bryan steps up. Come on, Meslier. Keep our advantage. Keep our advantage, Meslier. We need a big save. Joe Bryan steps up. Come on, Meslier. He skies it! Oh, we've been given a lifeline. Joe Bryan spaffs it over the bar. Oh, we are 1 goal away from the 4th round. And you can just taste it. You can taste it. Oh, yes. Why do Leeds always do this? Neil Dallas, come on. And it's Adam Forshaw. You could not write it. This is biblical stuff from Adam Forshaw. He does not miss these. He is not going to miss. You can see it in his eyes. Forshaw, the story is written. He is slotting this. No questions asked. Here he goes. Oh my God, he skied it. Oh my God, he skied it. Why? Forshaw. He walked up. He didn't look confident. And he just spaffed it over the bar. Oh, I spoke too soon. Oh my days. Oh my days. Hector looks to the floor. Tell me he's unconfident. Hector, look unconfident. God damn it. Come on, Meslier. Make a save. You made one earlier, but you palmed it into your own net. They've missed 2. God damn it, Forshaw. Come on, Meslier. Come on, Meslier. Come on, Mels. You save this. We win. Please, come on, Meslier. No! He slotted it. It's sudden death. Oh, Forshaw! Forshaw! Oh, my days. Oh, my God. It's Junior Firpo. Please, Firpo. Please, for the love of God, Firpo. For the love of God, Firpo. Please, slot it. Please, my son. I will take back everything bad I've ever said about you if you score this. I will take it all back in a heartbeat. My voice is gone. Please, do it. Come on, Firpo. Please. Come on, what's he looking at? What's he looking at? What's he looking at? Come on, Firpo. Please. Oh! A beauty! Into the top left-hand corner. And Firpo slots it in. You guys slot in 35 goddamn likes. You guys are absolutely OP. Oh my days. Come on. This is it. Meslier to save. Meslier to win. 4-3 Leeds. The captain steps up. Mazzo. Come on, Melier. Come on, Mels. Melzinho. Melier. Aruni. Meladinho. Come on. Please. What's he doing? He hasn't got the ball on the spot. Hurry up and take it, lad. I can't do this. I can't do this. Come on. What's going on, lad? Come on, big save. Here we go. Here we go. Melier. 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 No, Mawson scored. Ah. And we carry on. He does need to put me out of our misery. God damn it. Let's go. 38 likes. Thank you, boys, so much. Oh. It's Geldhart. It's Joffy Geldhart. Come on, my son. Balls of steel. Please, Joffy. Please, Joffy. Come on. Come on, Joffy. Come on. Come on, slot it, slot it. Yes! What a finish! We're back in the lead! Come on! Oh, that's a beautiful, thunderous strike into the top net. 5 goals for Leeds. Here we go. Calvin laughs with a smirk as if he can see the future and he can see us winning. Geldhart slaps the player's hands. Do not come on Fulham, Jack Stanley. Here we go. Come on, Leeds. Come on, Leeds. Come on, Melier. Come on, Mels. Big save. And Cordoba Reed slots it down the middle. And we carry on with this pain and agony. Oh, put me out of the misery. Just win. Oh, my God. Oh, my Lord. Yeah, you're damn right. I'm a huge fan. A huge fan of what? I tell you, I'm not a huge fan of penalty shootouts. As another youngster steps forward for Leeds. Here he is. Here he is. Come on, my son. Come on, my son. Come on, my son. Slot it. McKinstry with a cool, calm and collected finish into the bottom left-hand corner. Please. Oh, my Lord. What's going on, man? What is going on? Oh, my days. Oh, my days. Come on. What's going on, lad? Oh, here we go. Rodrigo, whatever his name is, Muniz for Fulham. He missed a sitter at the end of the game. Can he miss a sitter now? I certainly hope he can. Come on. Melier, bit of cheeky time wasting. Strolls from one side. Foxes over the player. Puts his hands out. Points to the right. What's going on? Here we go. It's saved! Melier! Leeds have done it! Here we go! 4th round, here we come. What a penalty shootout. Oh my days. We done it, boys. Would you done it anywhere else? 40 goddamn likes as well. I don't know who you lot are, but you guys are absolute living legends. Almost as much of a legend as the main man, Melly. Hey, here we go. What a save. Woo! You're damn right I'm celebrating over a win over Fulham, lad. I ain't seen many wins this season, but this is a goddamn win. It's a penalty shootout win, and we made it past the 3rd round of the cup, which we haven't done in quite a hot minute. Woo! Oh, my voice is absolutely dead. Absolutely all over. Can I just say, by the way, thank you guys so much. 43 goddamn likes. You lot are absolute beasts, man. Thank you very much. Calm down now. Hey, man, what can I say? I can't calm down. I can't calm down after that. I was absolutely shiting my pants. I know it's Fulham. I know it's the cup. But you know what? We haven't won a game in ages. We haven't progressed past the cup in ages. And I really want us to get a good cup run this year. I really do. We've been poor in the league. Maybe we'll get Europe, maybe we won't, but hopefully we can get a good cup run going, and this is a great start to that. Love this channel, love this Kids Energy. Thank you very much, my man, but I love you. I love your energy, and I love all of your energy, you absolute living legends who have joined the most forward-thinking young pioneers that the beautiful game has to offer. I remember that Rafinha goal scored against Newcastle, mate. That was a beautiful goal. What can I say, man? As we hit 47 damn likes, yeah, beasts. Just happy for a win for a change. You're telling me, man. You are telling me. Beautiful stuff, lads. We should have won it in regulatory time. Wasn't good enough in the final third for me. There are negatives to take out of it, but right now, I don't care. I'm more interested in the positives. I'm more interested in the fact that we've managed to get a win, we've managed to progress in the cup, and we managed to win a penalty shootout, and some of those young players showed immense bottle, and they didn't bottle it. This is an off day 2 at Jack Stanley. What? I don't know. I don't know what you mean, lad. Getting 4th round indeed, Sean to clutch, my brother. Boy, we've seen it all. We've seen it all today. We've seen highs, we've seen lows, we've seen despair, we've seen agony. But oh boy, was it worth it for this emotion at the end here, as Leeds fans echo their chants around Craven Cottage. Cracking stream, you nearly made me spill my whiskey. Thank you very much, my man. I really do appreciate it. And I really do appreciate you guys with the 48 whole goddamn likes. By the way, if you don't enjoy, don't do this. But if you do enjoy and you do want to make sure that you don't miss any future streams, you want to be here with the lovely people that we have here today, then make sure you subscribe and turn on those notification bells, because YouTube is a bit glitchy. But we got some lovely people here. I don't make the stream. The people here make it. The absolute legends here that come in and watch it. And just chilling and talking with these guys is great fun. So if you do enjoy it, make sure you do that. And wow, you guys are just absolutely killing me with the support right now. Your roof, the youth are the future of the club. The youth are the future of the club. They are indeed. And if you want to join the most forward-thinking young pioneers of the beautiful game, then this is the place to be. Don't support Leeds, but I'm coming back for Leeds versus West Ham at Bargav Condetti. Subscribe. Thank you very much, my man. I really do appreciate that. Thank you for joining the most forward-thinking young pioneers the beautiful game has to offer. I did a Leeds versus Man U watch with my cousin, and I won 4-2. What do you mean Leeds versus Man U? You're talking about FIFA or something? Because I can tell you something. We did not win 4-2, unfortunately. I wish we won 4-2, but unfortunately, that wasn't quite the scoreline of that one there. Let's hope those young players get more first-team exposure. They will only get better, that is for sure. And speaking of young players, like I said, Crescencio Somerville, the man of the match for me, in my opinion. He was quality today. Dan James, a lot of people want to know how Dan James was. Dan James, he really picked it up. His crossing and his final ball wasn't that great today, but he was running in behind more. He was making the right runs at the right time. He was causing them danger. He was causing them trouble. And, hey, look, man, I think he's really improved. That was his best game I've seen from him. Yes, it's Fulham. Yes, he should be doing that, but that's one of the better games I've seen from him. Special shout out to Joffrey Gerhard, of course, making his first big appearance as well. Didn't really do too much, but still happy to see the lad there. Just subscribed. All Leeds out way, says Emmett Oliver. Thank you very much, you absolute living legend. Thank you for joining the most forward-thinking young pioneers that the beautiful game has to offer. Marching on together indeed. Big up Emmett Oliver and at Jack Stanley. Big him up indeed. And big up yourself, Bargav, you absolute beast. Don't big up your team, though. Arsenal are a bunch of frauds. But big up yourself. season starts here. Indeed, it does. Let's continue this with a win against West Ham. I don't know if you guys are feeling confident with a win against West Ham, with a win against West Ham, but I certainly am. Yes, we should have won. We didn't win in regulatory time, but hey, a win is a win. This will fill a lot of those young players with confidence. It'll fill the squad with confidence, and I feel very confident about a win. And speaking of this, let's have a little look at the lineup. What would you change about this lineup going into the next game? What are you going to change about this lineup on the basis of today's performance? Do you think Roberts deserves to keep his position there? Obviously, I believe Bamford will slide his way back in there. Do you think Somerville deserves a start? Would you potentially start Somerville over James? Because I tell you one thing, Rafinha has to play. But do you think Somerville has earned himself a start? Do you think that Cresswell, again, another great performance from Cresswell today. I think he definitely deserves some recognition, and I would definitely give him a shot. Would I put him in over Firpo? I think Firpo is getting better offensively. I do think he does struggle defensively, though. I think Cresswell's definitely a better defender. But definitely, I think Cresswell, I'd put him over Ayling at centre-back. So if you want to put Dallas back in the midfield over Shackleton, who again I thought had a very good game, and put Ayling at right back, that's probably what I'd do there. I'd probably put Rafinha and Dan James in. I really would like to see Somerville, though. If Dan James isn't doing the business, I'd put Rafinha on the left and Dan James on at half-time, personally. But what do you guys think? Best football channel on YouTube. Well, I really do appreciate that. It's not true, but I do very much appreciate that. Best audience on YouTube. I'll tell you that much for damn sure. Absolute legends we've got in here. But yeah, that is for sure. What are you guys thinking? Are there any lasting opinions on this? I'll tell you, I have a lasting opinion on the fact that we have 53 likes on the stream. This is like a record high. I'm feeling sky high right now. We got the win. You guys are beasts. Leeds are beasts. And yeah, you guys, thank you so much. Most forward-thinking football channel on YouTube, most forward-thinking young pioneers on YouTube are the people that tune along here. So like I said, if that interests you, then make sure you stick around. For my 1 to 11 ratings, I will give a quick one. Meslier, I think he pulled out some very, very good stops, Meslier. I really do. I was impressed with him today. If it wasn't for him, we could have been in some serious trouble at times there. Calvin Phillips, solid at the back. So Meslier, I'll give an 8. I'll give Meslier an 8. His distribution wasn't the best at times, but when he was tested, he did pull forward. And you know what? For making that save in the shootout as well, 9 out of 10 for Meslier. 9 out of 10 for me. Phillips, I'll give an 8 out of 10 because whilst defensively he was great, again, his distribution wasn't the best I've seen him, but he still had a very, very good performance. And he was, of course, playing in centre-half where it's harder for him to get the freedom on the ball to really spray those balls around. Cresswell, again, very impressed with him. I'll give him a 7.5. Near the end of the game, he was losing out on quite a lot of headers that came into the box there. They were having a bit of a field day right at the end there. Cresswell does need to wake up to that, and we did miss a bit of an aerial presence there. But in the early stages of the game, he was very good, so I'll give him a 7 out of 10. Firpo, offensively, I liked what I saw at times. I really did. Defensively, again, very, very questionable, very shaky. But I'll give Firpo I'd give him a 7 out of 10. I don't want to be too harsh. Dallas, I didn't really see too much. I think this was one of Dallas's more poor games, to be honest. I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10. If I'm real, I think he was a bit sloppy on the ball. He didn't seem as sharp as he usually is. He wasn't running around as much. And 20. What do you mean 20? 20 points. That's what we need in the first month, I'll tell you that much. Happy with the win. Now let's aim for the Prem. Absolutely. We need to take this momentum into the Prem and get some points under our belt. Shackleton, like I said, another very good performance from him. I I feel like on the ball he showed a lot of composure today when we were under the cosh. His positioning is obviously never going to be as good as a Calvin Phillips in terms of preventing the midfield runners. So we did see a couple of gaps in there. However, I do think Shackleton did do himself a solid there. And when he did have the ball at his feet, he had good tight control and he held onto the ball well there. And he was very good in the transition. Mateus Klitsch, unfortunately, it wasn't Klitsch on the shirt, Klitsch on the score sheet, but it was still another very good performance from Klitsch. Very good to have him back in the action, something we have missed recently without him, obviously. His tenacity in the midfield battles, again, his close control, and he's so good on the transition, just sparking away those counterattacks. And that is something I feel is very underrated about his game. Dan James on the left, like I said, probably his best performance in a Leeds United shirt because of the running he did, because of the couple of sharp spells he did. I would give him a 7 out of 10. There were times where he wasn't really involved too much, but like I said, he was taking players on, he was making the right runs in between, and he was giving us an option for the through balls near the end of the game, which was very good. Rodrigo, oh man, his build-up play was good, but in front of goal, he had an absolute howitzer today, an absolute shocker. And for me, bloody hell, man. I mean, like I say, he couldn't hit a barn door. He had about as much accuracy as a blind man playing darts. So for me, Rodrigo Moreno is going to have nothing more than a 5.5 out of 10. And I'm one of his biggest fans, so I'm not even just jumping on the Rodrigo hate wagon. But I do really like him. Have Leeds got tricky fixtures coming up? Yeah, we've got West Ham. West Ham is never an easy game. I will go through the next 5 fixtures. I'll put it up on the screen in a second. But we do have West Ham coming up, which is never an easy game. We saw what they did to us last year. So hopefully we can get our revenge this year. Tyler Roberts, again, don't think he did too much. There were a couple of nice plays he made running in behind. But again, his end product was weak today. It was weaker than a toddler in the gym. He wasn't cutting the mustard, I'm afraid. But now, so again, him, I'll give a 6 out of 10. But we move on to the main man, Somerville. Hi, QNTV. How are you, my man? Somerville, my man of the match. A lot of people may give it to Meslier, especially after the penalty shootout save. But for me, Somerville, what a performance, my son. What a performance. A beautiful performance by Somerville. He was just gliding through players effortlessly with ease. He was getting stacked over. They couldn't live with him. Joe Bryan could not live with Somerville, especially in that first half. He was just skinning them left, right, and center. He's got amazing change of pace. He's got amazing agility. His balance is beautiful. He runs like Alphonso Davies. He has that long stride. He has really good tight control. And for me, it was Cressy. Hey, I can't argue with that. I mean, like I said, I do probably think Phillips had a better game than Cresswell. But like I say, especially for one of his first performances, Cresswell, an absolutely beauty of a performance. Again, unfortunately, he did let it go a tiny bit at the end. But yeah. Owen, reasonably hard. Yeah. I thought you were talking about Owen James here. Is Dan James's middle name Owen or something? Because I don't know why they call him Owen James. It's really getting on my nuts, to be honest. But yeah, let's have a little look at Leeds' fixtures for you, lad. Let's just get those up for you. Let me just get the fixture list for you. So we start off with West Ham. Very tricky game, probably the hardest out of our next 5. And again, we have to win. We have to start getting wins on the board. And if we start with a win against West Ham, we could very easily go on a nice 5 winning streak here. Because Watford after that, again, a lot easier. We should be cutting Watford aside. I don't think Watford are any better than that Fulham side we played today, if I'm honest. Bro, I'm a Crystal Palace fan, but my son is playing for Hull City. Oh, damn. Your son's playing for Hull City. Well, congratulations. Although I'd usually banter Hull, anyone that makes it in the professional game, I got to take your hat off to them. Well done to your son. I wish him the best in his career. Is he playing in the academy? Is he playing in the first team? But either way, congrats to him. Big up that guy. And hopefully he has a stellar career. And maybe if he performs well, He could go over to Palace, play for his dad's team, do the business for them. Wouldn't that be a great story? Southampton, like I say, after that, Southampton are not very good. They defended very well against Man City, yes, but I think we should be beating Southampton pretty well. Wolves, again, I can't believe they did the double over us last year. We should be dispatching of this side. Wolves, I haven't been very impressed with either. And Norwich, again, that's an easy win. What is your most difficult month? What do you mean our most difficult month? Bloody hell, what is it? We have that here. December, lad. We have bloody Chelsea, City, Arsenal, and okay, Arsenal's easy, but Chelsea, City, and Liverpool in the same month. That is a pretty damn stacked ass. Oh, Chelsea, mate. Sorry. It's CPFC. Sorry, I'm such an idiot. I don't know why I said Palace. Chelsea, yeah, again. Well, hopefully for your sake, that he does maybe transfer there, but under 12s, that's sick. Although I do actually hope Chelsea do well in the league this year, because I do not want Man U winning it and City look like they are a long way up. Next fives: West Ham, Watford, Saints, Wolves away. So 7 points minimum. 7 points minimum indeed. I'd say more than 7 points minimum. I'd say 12 points minimum. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hear what I'm saying, yeah? We need points, and we need points fast. And it's December. Don't call Arsenal easy. They won 2, mate. Arsenal are a shambles, lad. They won 2 against a bunch of frauds. Let me tell you something. We are going to clap Arsenal. You can clip this if you want. We will slap them aside. No problem, mate. No problem at all. Easy win. Arsenal are dead. Do we have Villa as well? Villa in that month as well. What a stacked and jacked and athletically backed month that is. That is an absolutely liquid month. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games there. 3 very hard games. 2 relatively middle of the park games in Brentford and Aston Villa, and 1 gimme game with Arsenal, who will be in a relegation dog scrap at that point. 12 points is pushing it. I'll say 9. No, lad, we need points. 12 points is not pushing it against these sides here. Watford and Norwich should be guaranteed wins. These 2 should be guaranteed wins. Southampton, yes, it's a harder game, but we should be able to beat Southampton. On our day, we return Southampton over. That's already 9. Then you're looking at 1 win out of Wolves and West Ham, which I think is very feasible. So for me, I think 12 points, especially with how we started the season, we need the points. And 12 points for me would do the business. Easiest month next month. Leeds will beat Arsenal easy. Tell you about it, man. Arsenal are whack, yo. They are whack. But yeah, easiest month is probably next month. I can't think of a easier month off the top of my head, really. But in this form, it doesn't really seem so easy. We do need to pick up the form. L West Ham, W Watford, Saints. Saints what? What do you think will be do against Southampton? Norwich draw and Wolves. I don't know what you mean by Wolves and Southampton. You haven't really said. We'll beat Watford and Southampton. We'll lose to West Ham, beat Watford, Southampton, and Norwich, and draw against Wolves. So that's 10 points. Not too shabby, Alonso, but I'd like the 12 minimum. What is your top 4 and bottom 3 predictions? I did do a prediction video. If you do want to check that out, I will tell you my top 4 though. My top 4 is Chelsea winning it. This is what I called at the beginning of the league, so I'm going to stick to it. Chelsea winning it. City I put in second. Man U third. And Liverpool fourth. Or maybe I put Man U fourth. But I think as the season's gone on, I think it's going to be City first, Chelsea second, Liverpool third. Chelsea first, United second, Liverpool third, and City fourth. I haven't been too impressed with City, if I'm honest. Leeds 1-6 West Ham. You are crazy, David. You are absolutely bloody batshit crazy, man. What do you mean? The only 6 are the 6 goals we are going to be sliding into the back of their net. Let me tell you that for damn sure. Southampton 7-0 Leeds. David, mate, what's going on, lad? What's going on? Why are you saying these teams are going to put us in a spliff? The only spliff that's going to be happening is us billing them up. Let me tell you, this is absolutely unfathomable, ridiculous stuff I'm reading here. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Leeds 1-3 Watford. The Leicester Spurs Brighton Palace easy at 9 points. Leeds 3-13 Wall. A lovely headless. What do you mean a lot, man? Why am I seeing hate for Bielsa? Are you a Leeds fan, man? Because why am I seeing hate for Bielsa, man? The man has done no wrong. He is the kindest-hearted, purest man on the planet. And he stuck with us through thick and thin. He saved the club. And I've seen some Leeds fans today saying Bielsa out. And to be honest, I don't care if it's going to annoy people, but that is absolutely disgusting. Be anyone that says Bielsa out, you need to sort your head out, mate. You need to sort your head out because Bielsa is an absolute god, and we are lucky to have him. We are lucky to have him. Norwich 1-1 our level. No way, man. No way. You're crazy. You're crazy, David. 19 points going into December. Will be okay after the start. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think that's good enough going into December. I want to see at least 20 points going into December. At least. I know maybe I'm being a bit greedy, but I want to see some. I want to see some pointage. I want us to push for Europe. There's maybe still a very slim way, but not. Where are you from, Dud? I'm from London. As you can probably tell by my voice, I'm from London. I lived there for about 18 years of my life, and I'm now a university student in Manchester. Obviously the backstory is, why'd you support Leeds? My dad, when he moved to England when he was 4, he decided Leeds United were the team in the glorious Don Revie times. Luckily, what an excellent decision that is. I now support Leeds because of him. You got to support your father's club, and what a beautiful decision it was. What a beautiful decision it was. I love Bielsa. We would be mid-table championship without him. You're telling me, my man. Yes, you know what? Someone that does go underrated in it is Radrizzani. The work he's done in developing this club, this institution, is absolutely brilliant and absolutely underrated. However, without Bielsa, without bringing him in, we really would not have done what we've done. We would not have made it as far as we did. And yeah, I definitely 100% agree with that. Come on, a point at Norwich is what we should be aiming for. Calm yourself down, man. Orta isn't rated. Orta isn't rated either. He's an absolute beast as well. Love Orta. Love them all, to be honest. Absolutely love them all. First time in ages as a Leeds fan, I can say I actually love my owners because we've had an absolute rigmarole of dog owners. I mean, bloody hell, man. Celino, that guy had more court cases than wins. He had more court cases than managers, and that's pretty hard when you're sacking a manager every 3 weeks. Bloody hell. Not to mention Ridsdale, not to mention Ken Bates. God damn, we just had an absolute shit show of owners. But luckily, Radrizzani's come in and absolutely based up the club. Whose decision was Bielsa in? Was it Orta or Rads? It was Victor Orta's decision. Victor Orta, I'm pretty sure it was Orta. He went up and said to them, let's get Bielsa," and because they were looking at a couple of managers. There was rumors we were actually looking at Conte as well, and he said, "Let's get Bielsa," and I think it was Radrizzani turned around and said to him, and he turned around and said, "No chance we're gonna get it, and no chance we're gonna get Bielsa. What's the point of even trying?" And then Orta was like, "Come on, let's just have a go. Come on." And then they went over there, spoke to Bielsa. He didn't pick up their call. He called them back the next day, and he already watched 7 Leeds games the next day when he called them out. That's the backstory behind it, and what a time it was. Great channel, but I'm sorry I'm saying how I feel at the moment. Look, man, of course, you can be upset, and you're very entitled to be upset. We've been very, very woeful in the league this year, and obviously it's an emotive game. Everyone has different opinions, but, it's fine. It's fine, my man. You can say whatever you want. No need to apologize. I was just more referencing the people I've seen that have actually been fully going at Bielsa and calling him and calling for his head and stuff. Nah, I do not agree with that, but everyone's entitled to their opinion, and if you want to say we'll draw to Norwich, then hey, that's your feelings. I cannot change that. Been 14. I barely know the Celino era. Yeah, there you go. Well, let me tell you something, mate. You missed out on it, and you're lucky. You missed out on some absolute shower of shite. That's all I'm saying, lad. Whilst you didn't get to see any of the top draw teams, neither did I. I had the worst time to grow up in, because the time I started watching football is when we were literally losing. Well, I was watching it before, but I couldn't really comprehend what was going on. The time I could actually comprehend stuff, around 6 years old, 7 years old, we were down losing championship playoff finals and getting relegated to League One. So, you know what? That's the dross I grew up on. Leeds need to pattern up. I can't lie. We do need to pattern up. But hey, maybe we've taken our first steps towards that here tonight. Hopefully we have. Rads said it was crazy. I think it was crazy. It was crazy. He's a crazy guy. Do you live in Leeds? No. As I did just say a second ago, I grew up in London, hence the voice, hence the southern accent, and I've moved to Manchester now. I've lived in Manchester for the past couple of years, where I go uni. But no, I do not live in Leeds. But like I said, Manchester just down the road, and not easy to go up there. Also, get a hell of a lot of hate for wearing my Leeds top around Manchester. I'll tell you that much. When I was going to the Leeds-Liverpool game, I was walking down city centre with my full Leeds scarf on, Leeds tracksuits, Leeds top, everything. I was getting hurls of abuse. Everyone was giving me some dirty ass looks, looking me up and down, calling me scum. What a time to be alive. Liverpool and scum are hard games indeed. They are. Newcastle we should beat, but Burnley was hard to win. Yeah, but we should have been beating both of them. I don't care. Yes, we played better against Newcastle and we had more opportunities and we should have done that. But we got to be beating both of them, man. What are we talking about here? We got to be putting these teams to the sword. Poor performance yet again. Poor performance indeed. Not today. Not today. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst. I wouldn't say it was a poor performance. I think that's a bit harsh. But yes, in front of goal, it was pretty poor. I do have to agree with you on that one. Youngsters were sound, but the first teamers, excluding Calvin Phillips and Elan Melier, were dreadful. Shackleton, depends if you count him, but he's not really a first teamer, is he? Dallas, I think he was pretty poor as well. Firpo wasn't the best. As Carlos, all Leeds aren't we, has just subscribed and joined the most forward-thinking young pioneers that a beautiful game has to offer. Thank you very much, my man. Thank you, my brother. Burnley away was always going to be a tough one. Saturday, though, is huge again to get that first win. We don't have two centre-backs right now. We really don't. But maybe Cresswell could do the job there. Cresswell has been doing the business as we hit 65 goddamn likes. This has got to be a record for me. You guys are absolute legends. Absolute beasts, machines, animals. You're like the Dave Batistas of the YouTube game. Wow. I cannot put into words what I'm looking at right now. It is unfathomably orgasmic. Burnley away was always tough. We don't have two centre-backs. Burnley is that style where they don't win, they don't concede. Yeah, true, but still, come on. Got to be beating Burnley, man. Well, Leeds, lad. JT against a Fulham side that changed their first 11. Come on, man. Yeah, look, I know, but we also changed quite a few players. We had flipping Cresswell and Phillips playing at centre-back. Yes, it wasn't good enough, but there were a few positives to take out of it, and we showed bottle at the end there. Ted Garron has just subscribed and joined the most forward-thinking young pioneers the beautiful game has to offer. Thank you very much, my brother. My brother, thank you very much indeed. Cresswell must be tried. Whether Luke is back at all, absolutely, I agree. I'd put Luke in. If Luke is back, put him in at right back and maybe put Dallas in the midfield for Shackleton and put Cresswell back there. I'd rather see him than what do we call it? Then Luke Ayling at centre back. You'll spread the word. Thank you very much, my man. I do appreciate that. Can I just say, you guys here, it's been an absolute pleasure watching this with you. You guys are all absolute beasts, legends, machines, anything you can think of. It's been an absolute pleasure. You guys have really made this whole experience more enjoyable for me. Like I said, the support is insane. It is crazy, impeachable. And like I say, if you do want to not miss any more future streams, any more future videos or anything, then join the most forward-thinking young pioneers that the beautiful game has to offer. I will stay and chat a little bit more, but my voice is absolutely dying. I'm going to have to go in a little bit. If Llorente/Cock is back, they start. If not, then they don't. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, obviously, I think Cock hasn't really done enough to maybe warrant a start over Strike. Strike for me has to start every game. Of course, he is still banned. But Llorente for me, I think would slide straight in. Obviously, if they were somehow back before Strike is back, then yes, I would definitely put those two back in at centre halves. The two natural centre halves we do have that do not start with Liam and end with Cooper. Not to hate on him, but I just don't think that he is really good enough to start every week for us anymore. I meant for Saturday. Okay, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I 100% agree with that one. Then I 100% agree with that one. I couldn't agree more. In fact, every Leeds fan. Sorry, I didn't see that message there. It said it just left the stream chat there about every Leeds fan something. Whoever that is, if you could copy and paste it so I could see it again. So I could see that again there. It did just leave my screen. And because it's not actually saved in the chat log for some reason, as we are on the 69th of the like. I mean, what a beautiful number 69 is anyway. And it's even more beautiful when it is on the like number. You absolute orgasmic specimenos. Specimenos. But are you guys feeling confident? Let's get your last second score predictions in for West Ham. Yes, I do concede that maybe I did get a bit excited today. But like I said, I'm just happy to see a win. Get your last minute score predictions in. Alioski or Firpo, brother? So far, Alioski. No competition for me. He's a lot more of a shithouse. He gets involved a lot more, and defensively, he's a hell of a lot better than Firpo. However, Firpo does look to have a little bit of sauce to him. He does not have anywhere near the finishing of Alioski. Alioski has been clutched, but Firpo is still, he's still growing into the league, and I'm willing to give him a chance. Based on that, we lose. Man. We have better players coming in. We'll have Rafinha. I don't think Jack will be back yet, but we'll definitely have Rafinha playing. Maybe Somerville still featuring as well, and Bamford back. Hey, good things can happen, especially with Klitsch back in the fold as well. Cresswell should be given a go. If he isn't good, then maybe shouldn't continue to be started. But if you start him week in, week out, IMO, it will be 2-1 West Ham United. Wow. Come on, man. Where's the confidence? Where is the confidence, my guys? Let's get some confidence flowing in the chat, man. I'm telling you, we're winning 3-0. It is going to be a scare. It's going to be a shock to the systems, and we're going to shock them left, right, and center with a big, fat taser. Just watch-alongs or other material, pal. Like I said, I haven't been able to do too much the past couple of weeks or so because I have literally just started my uni course, so I've been very busy. But if you watch back on some of my other channels, like the transfer videos, the other stuff, I do a lot of other like edited video stuff as well. I do very much enjoy doing them as well. So by no means is it just watch-alongs. However, obviously for the Leeds games, you're damn right, your boy is going to be here watching it with you. Saucy people. Geldhart should be given 90 if Bamford isn't back. I don't think Geldhard did too much, to be honest. I'd like to see him feature, yes, but I don't think he definitely warranted a start from that performance. But then again, he wasn't given a lot of time. Maybe you could take a gamble with him, and you know what? I wouldn't be too upset if he did start. I'll tell you that much. But I'm not crying for him to start. If Rodrigo starts up front, Rodrigo would start up front. Um, but hey. I think Bamford will be back anyway. He's not out from injury. He was literally just out to open up some bike lane or something. So I don't think we should have a problem there. But can I just say, I will be departing you in a second. And like I said, if you do enjoy what's going on, if you don't enjoy, don't subscribe. Tell me to F off. Tell me I'm a prick. You know what? You're probably all valid. You're right. But if you do like what you see around the channel, just give it a check out. See if you like some of the videos, if you like some of the content, and if so, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss a thing. Copy that, brother. Need goals now. So bad to be looking at these chances they get engaged. Oh, you're telling me, man. We get so many chances and we just squander them, man. We keep pissing these chances up the wall, and it's getting really frustrating. If I'm honest, it is getting really annoying. Hey, hopefully we can turn it around quickly and start slotting those balls into the back of the net. Sorry that my voice is completely gone. That was a hectic penalty shootout that we just watched. What can I say? What a time to be alive. Melier, Ayling, Cresswell, Cooper, Firpo, Phillips, Raff, Klitsch, Rodrigo, Harrison, Bamford, team for Sat. Don't know about Cooper, lad. Don't know about Cooper. I'd rather have Calvin in there. Although I do obviously want Calvin in the midfield. Don't know about Cresswell Cooper. It doesn't really fill me with confidence. Cresswell Calvin fills me with more confidence than that. But at least Ayling's not a centre back and he can play in his natural right back position. Raf, Klitsch, Rodrigo, Harrison, Bamford. Yeah, I don't think Harrison will play. I think he's still got COVID, so I think it'll be Dan James who plays. I'm pretty sure that's how it's going to be. But yeah, that is obviously a good team, of course. And if Dan James was back, I'd be tempted to, like I say, push Rafinha into that attacking midfield position. But as you can see by my voice, as you can hear by my voice, rather, I'm absolutely dead. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for all your support, for your comments, for keeping me going through this match at times when I was in pain and I was in agony. Quickly, Melier, Firpo, Cresswell, KP, Shaq, Forshaw, James, Dallas, Klitsch, Raff, Gelhard, if Bamford start. Yeah, we'll have Bamford. But yeah, Gelhard, yeah, that's a good team. That's a good team. Again, yeah. Yeah, I think that's oh no, hang on. No, what have I just seen? No. Shackleton Forshaw instead of Ayling. No. I would have Ayling over that. Rest up for the weekend. I will indeed. The only thing is, I think I've just caught an illness as well, because my throat is absolutely minging at the best of times, combined with all this shouting. Oh my days, this could get rough. It could get rough. We don't have 6 or 7 players for the weekend. We should do, man. We should do. Hang on, let me just have one quick check of the old injury and suspensions thing. Just get this up. Bamford, they say it's an ankle injury currently being assessed. I don't think it's too severe from what I've heard. He should be back. Harrison, again, still ruled out, won't be able to play. Ayling, 25%, so he might not be able to be back. And Rafinha, that seems like a bad one. The fact it is his groin. But like I said, if we are going to play Somerville, I'm not against that either. Hang on, did you say Somerville? Oh, you said Raf, but Raf might not play. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. Ailing might not be back. It's based on that. Yeah, absolutely. Lorente, Straight, Bamford, Harrison, Raff, and Cock. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. And by the way, we have just hit the big 7-0 likes. So that is quite literally join in. That is my record ass likes tally. And thank you guys so much. Like I was saying, man, I do have to go now, but you guys are absolute beasts. Thank you very much for everything today. Leeds march on. We go through the cup with a nice, beautiful win. And I'm going to love you and leave you and see you very, very soon. Au revoir, my brothers. Night fella indeed.